Okay, can you see me now? Can you see me now? I'm seriously freaking out right now. I'm seriously, genuinely freaking out. Can you guys see me now? Are we here? Hello? Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Is there anybody in here? I see Lauren. I was lost, dude, says Janet. Janet, can you see me? Lauren can see me. Literally freaking out right now. But we are good. Guys, I literally did the entire pregame for the past, 15 minutes going through all of this, not even looking at the chat because I thought that everything was smooth right here. And it looks like something happened. So I don't know what was going on. We are live right now. Thank you guys for checking in. My apologies for that. Talk about a huge hiccup on that side. I literally went through the entire pregame in the zone right here. I'm sweating, bro. Look, I don't even have any of my stuff up because I had to literally shut down OBS and relaunch. 1 second, guys. Let me get really back into this because I just lost my bearings 100% thanks to that blackout. Don't know what the issue was. I even ended the live stream after the 15-minute stream. It said 0 views on the YouTube side of things, so I don't know what happened here. I saw that someone even left a super chat. I acknowledged all of that stuff. Did not get a chance to see anything right here, which is a trip. Okay, guys. Bringing up the drive charts. Excuse me. Bringing up the drive charts. Making sure everything is set up. We're going to get this game started. I was not expecting it to go that way, guys, but it looks like the Texans are going to line up to kick this off over to the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City going to start this drive with the football here. We'll turn this off. Look, all of this stuff, an absolute mess, but we are live. It's better than nothing. Here we go, guys. There is the kickoff. This one goes all the way back, the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, the 34-yard line, and down they go. The Kansas City Chiefs have the football to start this drive. What's going on, guys? Damn. Bro, I'm out here reading chats. I was popping up people's stuff, and I wasn't. That is so bad, dude. That is so bad. Okay, well, we're live. The Houston Texans on defense. The Kansas City Chiefs with the football. It is a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Patrick Mahomes in a shotgun formation. Waits for the snap. We get motion on the field from Xavier Worthy as he dances around in the backfield. It's a handoff to Isaiah Pacheco, and Pacheco moves the football out to about the 35, maybe the 36-yard line. This will bring up a 2nd down. So 2nd down and about 7. We'll start the clock right here, right now. Okay, folks. Thank you for giving me a chance here and giving me a little bit of grace during that awkward transition. Thank you for giving me a little bit of grace during that transition. Looks like the opening play of the game results in an injured Wanya Morris. So we've already got an injured Kansas City Chiefs player down on the ground. Wanya Morris down on the ground. Players taking a knee. Patrick Mahomes, one of the ones on a knee right now. Mahomes sending out prayers. We've got an injury to open up this game. Mahomes up to his feet quickly. Kickoff. Oh, dang. Yeah, kickoff already. We're already here, guys. Redonkulous. Redonkulous. Okay, guys. So, players not okay right now. Your day is almost over. One more to go, says Peace. Yes, we've got one more game to go, Peace. One more game. 4 minutes and 43 seconds. Looks like we're still right now on the sideline. Camera just capturing emotions right now of Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. This game just now getting started, and already a big injury right now. They might be cutting over to a commercial break, and we might be getting they might be getting the cart out before this game really even gets started. 2nd down and 7 coming up. Looks like Wanya Morris is able to get up. They are helping him out to the sideline. He is not okay right now. You can see that he is in some serious pain. Morris goes out to the sideline. 2nd down and 7. What's up, guys? I'm glad to be back, Gator. I am glad to be back, Gator. Plátano Frito's in the house. Chief down, says Sasha Savisha. Chief down. Not as good as Bear down, but that works, Sasha Savisha. Okay, 2nd down and 7. Kansas City with the football, guys. Let's get locked in right now. From the 36-yard line, Mahomes will hand this off, and Isaiah Pacheco goes forward. He will be brought down by Danielle Hunter on that play. Good job by the defense of the Houston Texans. Don't forget to smash the like button. There's JT. Hey, happy birthday, JT. What's going on, big dog? It's a bear dance. It's a bear dance. What's going on, JT? Happy birthday to our boy, JMFT, in the chat right here. Shout out to JT. Okay, guys, 3rd down and 4. I'm going to step away from the chat to call this right now. Here's the snap, dropping back, and a wind up and throw. Mahomes looking for a target. That pass incomplete, intended for Noah Gray. This will bring up a 4th down and 4, and 13:51 here left to go. So a quick 3 and out. Mario, for the commercial, you can add the touchdown music when you score, says Brendan. That's good. That's a good one, Brendan. I could totally do that. Lost Words saying I put 6-7 on Kansas City. Did you really? Tom saying, I just hope both teams have fun. Here is the punt. Signaled a fair catch at the 14, call it the 13-yard line. The Kansas City Chiefs opening drive ends prematurely. 13 minutes and 44 seconds here left to go in the first quarter. The Houston Texans will take over right now. Kansas City managed to pick up a grand total of 6 yards on their opening drive. The Houston Texans about to take the field right now. Looks like they are in the huddle. C.J. Stroud taking a quick look up his sleeve right here. See what he's got up his sleeve. Making sure everybody in the huddle hears him. Still calling the play right now. He puts the flap down. Break! They line up. Houston Texans going to start this drive on their own 13-yard line. So a long field here to go. 13-yard line going to the right of the screen right now. So heading that way. Here's the snap. Dropping back and handing this off. This is going to be, looks like a 5-yard gain. Maybe a 6-yard gain. 2nd down and 4. We'll start the clock once again. 2nd down and 4. Wear a life vest, says Courtney. Uh-oh. What happened? Dangerous, man, says J1. I know, man. I know. 2nd down and 4. I can't believe you guys didn't get a chance to see that whole pregame, dude. I was on point for that pregame too, bro. And then I started stressing when nobody was responding. 13 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. We've got a 2nd down and 4 from the 19-yard line. C.J. Stroud in a shotgun will hand this off. This is going to be a run right up the middle, out to about the 22-yard line. It brings up a 3rd down and 1. Good stop right here by Drew Tranquil of the Kansas City Chiefs defense. It brings up big 3rd down. 3rd down and 1 at the Houston 22. 3rd down and 1 at the Houston 22. Woody Marks getting back-to-back carries, not really going anywhere here. So Woody Marks, so far today, has 2 carries for 9 yards. Here comes a 3rd down and 1. We'll see if they put it in the belly of the beast once again. An I formation, which normally indicates a handoff. It is going to be a handoff, and Woody Marks will pick up just 2 yards. It is enough. Out to the 24-yard line. He's going to sit down for a minute. Needs to be helped up by his friends. That is good enough for a Houston Texans 1st down. So already the Houston Texans having a better game than the Kansas City Chiefs. Great job by that Texans defense, man. And I'm totally getting spoilers out over here, but I'm still going to call it as it comes in. 1st and 10 at the Houston 24-yard line. Houston Texans with the football. Shotgun formation. Trips to the top. 1 man at the bottom here. Motion on the screen. It's Dalton Schultz to the bottom of the screen here. Waiting for the snap. Stroud takes it. Stroud looking left. He'll wind up and throw. This pass intended and caught by Christian Kirk on the left-hand side. That's a gain of about 6. This will bring up a 2nd down and 4 at the Houston 30-yard line. 2nd down and 4 to the Houston 30. Good catch right here by Christian Kirk. Welcome, welcome, one and all, the Football Nation. My name is your host. I'm Mario, guys. A lot of y'all have been with me all day. If this is the first game you're catching today, buckle in because it's going to be a good one. Houston Texans, Kansas City, 7-5 versus 6-6. I formation, a snap, fakes the toss, and Stroud bootlegging to the right-hand side. Stroud breaks a tackle. He's on the run. He's chased out of bounds. And this will bring up a third down. Looks like there is a flag on the play. Let's find out what this penalty is. The officials throw a flag. Let's find out what it is, guys. Courtney asking, which network is this game on? This game is on Peacock or NBC. Holding on the defense, guys. It's going to be against Nick Bolton. This will be a 5-yard penalty, but most importantly, it is an automatic first down for the Houston Texans. Texans with the football. It is an automatic first down on the holding there. Even if it wasn't an automatic first down, a 5-yard penalty would have been enough on 2nd down and 4. A huge call, says Black Bear. This game is on Peacock, so for those of you ladies who like to watch, what is that show? The Real Housewives. You can only watch that on Peacock. I know because my wife watches Peacock quite a bit. Here is going to be a keep for C.J. Stroud. There's a flag on the play, 10:30 left to go. 10:30 left to go. Another flag on the play. It's going to be a holding on the offense, guys. I think that's what they're saying. Holding. Offense. The penalty will be declined because they'll take the sack instead. They want the down. It's a 2nd down and 11. Phrasing? Anyways. Okay. So, Ariante Ersuri going to be charged with the penalty there. So that'll be your left tackle. I didn't see a holding on that one at all, honestly. I didn't see that at all. 2nd down and 11. Excuse me. Yeah, 2nd down and 11. Out to the right-hand side. This will be, looks like a 4-yard pickup. So 3rd down and 8 coming up now. 3-yard gain. 3rd down and 8. Football out to the Houston 37. I'll start my clock once again. 3rd down and 8 at the Houston 37. The Houston Texans have the football. 9 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. Houston lining up right now. Breaking the huddle. Looking at Woody Marks. C.J. Stroud is in a shotgun formation with Woody Marks standing to the left-hand side. Trips at the top of the screen. One man in motion. It is Christian Kirk to the bottom. Here's the snap. The blitz coming in quickly. Stroud's in trouble. He's got to fire. Looking for Nico Collins. The pass is incomplete. 4th down and 8. Great stop right there. 9:24 left to go. Huge stop by the Kansas City defense, and they will get off the field. Kansas City defense going to get off the field right now. Let's see. Marva Merriman saying, LOL, that was us waking up to our kid puking on us in the middle of the night, says Marva Merriman. Yeah, a lot like us, Marva. That's kind of funny. Here's the punt. This one goes back. Back, past the 25-yard line. A fair catch at the 25. It's 1st and 10. 1st and 10 coming up for the Kansas City Chiefs. They will start this drive at the 25-yard line. I'm willing to bet they're going to go to a commercial break here. Probably a quick commercial timeout. Yes, ma'am. It is. All right, guys. So I did do the pregame. I guess I'm just going to have to do it again. Let's run through this thing. Okay, guys. Starting with the away team. The Houston Texans coming into this one, offense, they have been not so great. Defense, arguably the best defense, deja vu, in the NFL. This defense giving up the fewest points, the fewest yards per game, and the 2nd lowest success rate to opposing offenses in the league. This defense holds teams to under 20 points per game, but what's interesting is that so do the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs hold teams to less than 20 points per game as well, but their offense isn't trash. Sorry, Houston Texans fans. Houston Texans offense very bad on crucial downs. A 35% success rate on 3rd downs and a 45% success rate inside the red zone. They're only putting up 21 points per game. They're only putting up 5.1 yards per play, and the numbers do not look good for the offense. But the defense really is something special for the Houston Texans. The defense for the Houston Texans really is something special, guys. Taking a quick look at the head-to-head comparison for these two defenses, there you have the numbers. There you have the numbers. Not generating a lot of pressure, the Chiefs' defense has fallen behind in just about every statistical category. The Houston Texans giving up less yardage. It's not that big of a difference, though. 8 yards, 9 yards of a difference when it comes to rushing yards allowed per game. We look at passing yards allowed per game, and the difference is, 25 yards, 30 yards. The big separation between the two is in the number of sacks and pressure that the Houston Texans defense can generate and the number of turnovers forced. The Chiefs defense has gotten lackadaisical when it comes to getting pressure and having that tenacity. They've lost it, man. They lost their step. It's fair to say. I don't feel like I see the Chiefs defense coming out with that same level of aggression that we see out of some of the other teams right now who are just hungrier. It just feels like the Chiefs' defense is not as hungry. Okay, Kansas City's offense is on the field, though. We are in a shotgun formation with Travis Kelce going down, down, down. There's the snap looking to the right. It'll be a windup and a catch from the 25-yard line out to the 35-yard line. Xavier Worthy will pick up 10 yards. First down, Kansas City. Kansas City picks up a big first down. They move the football out to the Kansas City 35-yard line. Houston Texans give up a first down right here. That's the first big play. Uh-oh. Looks like Wanye Morris is going to be taken out of this game. Essa Pohl going to be the guard here, the rookie today. Here's the snap out of the shotgun, looking left, throwing left. Catch is made. This time, Rashee Rice gets from the 35 to the 40. That's a 5-yard gain. This will bring up a second down and 5. Again, Rashee Rice makes the catch on the left-hand side and gets the football to the 40. Kansas City shy of midfield. No injuries, says Mad Steve. What's up, chat? I see LaShawn Korb. I see Keon Powell saying I've been here all day. What up, Keon? Fist bumps to you, bro. Did y'all smash the like button yet? I say it every stream. I didn't get annoying with it today, but we might for this stream. Motion on the field from Xavier Worthy on second down and 5. Mahomes will hand off to Pacheco, and Pacheco will gain a yard on the play. It'll bring up a third down and 1. Bring Kareem Hunt. Let's see Kareem Hunt. Yeah, get out of here. Let's get out a good running back. Sorry, Pacheco. I love Isaiah Pacheco just because of the heritage, man. JT says, everyone make sure you leave 3 likes today. Roy Williams asking what's going on. What's up, Roy? Third down and 4, a drop back, a wind up, the tip. Mahomes gets his own forward pass. He should have just swatted that to the ground instead. Instead, it'll bring up a 4th down and 14. It goes down as, I guess, a tackle for a loss. Mahomes completes a pass to Mahomes. You heard that right. It was swatted away at the line of scrimmage. Mahomes completes a pass to Mahomes, and Mahomes is tackled for a loss of 10. We did pass 70,000, Ed Jean. We did pass 70,000 today. Okay, so 4th down and 14. We're going to get a punt now. Here is the boot. This one goes away. That's the second time today. Aaron Rodgers did that this morning. Aaron Rodgers completed a pass to Aaron Rodgers today. Here's a punt return out past the 30 to the 36-yard line. Great punt return for the Houston Texans. Texans going to start this drive in good field position with 6:45 left to go. It is Houston football. That will be the only pass he completes. What do you mean? He's already completed like 3 others. But there it is. There's your pass to Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes to Patrick Mahomes. It's this bottom one right here for -10. That's so funny. You don't see that stat every day, man. You don't see that stat every day. Mahomes completing a pass to Mahomes for -10 yards. Okay, 6:45 left to go. We go to a quick commercial break. I'm going to grab my chair because it's that time. More likes, more points for Texans, says Paper Planes. Hello, Paper Planes. You know what I got to do? I got to ask who you guys are rooting for. He was smart for that, says J1. I disagree. I think it would have been smarter if he had swatted that pass down and broke up his own pass instead of catching his own pass. Okay, what am I doing here? I'm starting a poll. The poll. Who will win? Will this be the Texans or will it be the Chiefs? Who will win this game? Let's find out for real. Let's find out for real, for real. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Football Nation. I am your host. My name is Mario. If this is your first time in, welcome. If this is not your first time in, welcome back, guys. What's up, man? Let's do this thing. We got a good game right now. There's a lot at stake here. The Houston Texans are just on the outside looking in of the playoff bubble, and a couple of teams have lost. If the Texans can get the win here, they would have the same record as the Indianapolis Colts, but they do have a head-to-head win from their last game. Keon saying, this is my first time. I think I've seen you in here, though, Keon, so I guess maybe not. What's up, dude? Welcome into the chat. We got a $2 super chat coming in from Susan. What's up, Susan Schubert? Thank you for checking in. Susan with the $2 super chat. Rock and roll. I see Mario Dixon in the house saying Chiefs Kingdom, who is with me. Helen Galloway. What's going on, girl? How you doing? Welcome into the chat today. You feeling good about your team? Feeling good about your squad? I thought your team plays tomorrow, Helen. Aren't you an Eagles fan? Don't you guys play tomorrow? What are you doing watching this game? All right, am I doing tomorrow's game? Yes, Clark, I am doing tomorrow's game. We got a Chargers fan in the house. I got you covered, Clark. This commercial break is just about over. This commercial break is just about over. I'm going to grab a quick seat right now. Nobody's had any big plays today. If you guys are curious, the biggest play of the day has been 10 yards. It was Xavier Worthy. 1st and 10 coming up for the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans lining up on the right hash. They are still shy of midfield. C.J. Stroud fakes the handoff. Stroud will air this out. Deep shot upfield. It's for Nico Collins. It's caught down at the 21-yard line. First down, Houston. Big play here. Nico Collins makes a grab. Nico Collins, 46 yards, and Trent McDuffie was injured on the play. No way. Kansas City might lose McDuffie as well. Oh, that's rough. Oh, that's rough. The Houston Texans get the first down all the way out to the 21-yard line. We're just outside of the red zone after that catch, but McDuffie, watching it here, don't know if it was a non-contact injury or what it was. He is down right now. We might go back to another commercial break. We might go down to another commercial break. So, they do. Okay. It was 46 yards, guys, from the Houston 33 to the Kansas City 21. A 46-yard play, but we are going back to a quick commercial break. All right, guys, those of you who are here right now, let's actually break down this defense for the Kansas City Chiefs. We are in an injury timeout. So an injury timeout, no chance for me to kind of hang out, but looks like the corner was injured. Your starting left corner could be out for this game. He just went down. This is the man who would likely dial up that corner blitz coming in when you've got these 4 guys up front rushing. Just to add that extra pressure against Mahomes, you'll see that corner rushing in off the side. A lot of times, it's normally the safety who bring on the blitzes, but a corner blitz is a really clever way to disguise a blitz and actually get to the quarterback. Trent McDuffie, one of the better ones in the NFL. He can also shadow any of the wide receivers. That's why they are on the outsides. That's why you've got these corners out here. These are supposed to be your quickest players out on the field, and right now you're missing your starter. He was injured on the play. He was shadowing number 12, who ran a beautiful post route up the middle here. McDuffie step for step with Nico Collins. They got all the way out here to the 20-yard line, but McDuffie got tangled up at that high spot as the catch was being made. The catch was made by Nico Collins. Collins won the battle. McDuffie goes down. We're in a commercial break because of it. Now, let's talk about these individual players here. Let's break down the individual players for these two sides while we're in this commercial break. And we're going to start with the Chiefs defense, and we'll talk about the offense on the other side. Now, this Chiefs defense overall is pretty much healthy. George Karlaftis, Chris Jones, Derek Inati, and Mike Dana going to make up your front four. Drew Tranquil, Nick Bolton, and Leo Chenal going to be the three linebackers here in this 4-3 formation. So you'll see Jalen Watson on one side, Trent McDuffie not for long, and they've also lost Najee Johnson, so we'll probably see Mike Edwards or Joshua Williams filling in at this corner spot. Your two safeties for today, Brian Cook is the strong safety, and Shamari Connor is the free safety. I actually think that's backwards. I think Brian Cook is the free safety and Shamari Connor should be the strong safety. But that doesn't matter. The defense is out there. The Texans offense is out here. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Woody Marks takes it down to the 14. We are inside the red zone now. 2nd down coming up. We've got ourselves a 2nd down. They're showing it again. Oh, he came down and that left leg, the way he stepped on it, that left leg kind of buckled a little bit. That was a non-contact injury. I wonder if he's okay. The clock is ticking once again. The Chiefs are inside their own red zone. Houston Texans in Chiefs area from the 14-yard line on 2nd down and 3. A toss to Woody Marks. Woody Marks goes to the left-hand side. Good stop defensively there. Kansas City's Nick Bolton makes a big stop here. 3rd down coming up now. It's a 3rd down and 5. Woody Marks lost 2 yards on that play. It was a 2nd down and 3, and I am all over the place today. Don't know what's going on, man. I'm having some mental fatigue, maybe some mental fog. Looks like McDuffie is keeping those legs warm on the sideline. He might be okay, and he could check back in this game. Just making sure, just testing the wheels right now. Okay. 3rd down and 5 from the 14-yard line. Motion on the field. Here is the snap, C.J. Stroud. There's a free play right here. A wind-up and a throw. Dalton Schultz to the end zone. It is a touchdown, but there's a flag on the play. It would be a Dalton Schultz touchdown. Let's see what the call is here. Oh, my goodness. Illegal shift against the offense. That will replay the 3rd down. Illegal shift against the Houston Texans offense. Oh, man. Let's watch it. I don't see. Maybe. I don't know. It looked like he was set, but it's a 3rd down and 10. It looked like he was set, but it's a 3rd down and 10. Okay. 3rd down and 10 coming up. Back at the 21-yard line. Shotgun formation for C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans. Lined up at the top of the screen. Here is the snap. C.J. Stroud quickly in trouble. He's on the run. He'll wind up and throw. The catch is made upfield. This catch going to be to Jaden Higgins. But this one, not enough. 4th down and 1. 9-yard gain. 9-yard gain will start the clock again. So a 4th down and 1 at the Kansas City 12. Jaden Higgins. Jaden Higgins with the catch right there. Not enough for the 1st down. He dove for it. It looked close, man. It's definitely out shy of the marker. So a 4th down and 1. 4 minutes and 24 seconds left to go. Are they saying 1st down? It says 1st down on my screen here. They stopped the clock with 4:24. Is this going to be reviewed? They might review this too. No, he's not there yet, guys. It's going to be a 4th down and 1. I got a 4th down and 1 on my screen now. They're going to fix this, and it's going to be adjusted. So the officials running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Looks like I guess there is going to be a challenge. I guess Andy Reid has to challenge this when it's obviously not a 1st down, but these officials are garbage, so we're going to watch this happen. Okay, guys, a challenge flag has been tossed. Whoops. Challenge flag. Oh, the assist was incorrect. Get that, guys. The assist was incorrect. Not we were wrong and we're trying to cut corners. The assist was incorrect. It is 4th down and 1. Ridiculous. That's laughable. That's laughable. Okay. The assist was incorrect. What? 4th down and 1 at the Kansas City 12-yard line. No need for the challenge. Kansas City has all 3 timeouts still. 4th down and 1. Houston in the huddle. Break! They line up now. Houston Texans on 4th down and 1. Oh, no, they're still in the huddle. I guess they're maybe huddled up for warmth. I don't know. But right now the Houston Texans are still in the huddle. They haven't started even the play clock. They haven't even started the play clock yet. It's 4th down and 1. And Chiefs defense is going like this, saying, everybody get loud right now. Everybody get loud right now. Chiefs defense wants a lot of chaos. Okay, we are lined up now for this 4th down and 1 play. Looks like an obvious quarterback sneak. This is going to be a quarterback sneak, and it looks like it's going to go right up the middle. This is going to be a direct snap to Cade Stover. There is a flag on the play. Surprise, surprise. Flag on the play. 4:31 left to go. Cade Stover got the direct snap. The white hat stepping in right now. Let me guess, was the replay assist wrong again? Oh my gosh. Offside, lining up in the neutral zone. It is the offense. Ariante Ursary again going to be offsides or cause an issue for the Houston Texans. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it, but they call it offsides. Replay 4th down. It's 4th down and 5. 4th down and 6 at the Kansas City 17. I don't know, dude. I don't know, bro. That does not look lined up offsides to me. If anything, it looked like the Chiefs were lined up offsides. So I don't know what the heck they're talking about. This is already going to be a controversial game. They're lining up for the field goal here. Kaimi Fairbairn, a 35-yarder. A really rough start to this game for the Zebras. A snap, a kick. The kick is up. The kick is good. And we'll get 3 points on the board, guys. The Houston Texans field goal is good. Really rough start to this game for the referees, man. Really rough start to this one. Looks like Daniel Maldonado dropped a $10 super chat saying, "What's up, brother? Out here still working, trying to wrap it up. Thanks again for all the work you do." Thank you so much for that super chat, Daniel. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, guys. A really wild game so far. And we're just getting started. That was the first points of the game. And it's not wild because we've seen crazy action happen on the field. It's wild because I don't agree with half the stuff I've seen in this game, and this game's just getting started. This game's just getting started right now. They're trying to send Taylor Swift off with a Super Bowl win, says Church. Preach, Church. Preach, bro. What's up, Church? Thanks for checking in, man. Who else is in the chat right now? We've got Astral, PX, Bubba Jax, Helen Galloway saying, hit that like and subscribe. Sue Mullins saying, the refs don't think the fans have eyes. I guess not, Sue. I guess not. They also have no fear because they're never going to be fined by the NFL. It's just like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't get charged for bad calls, egregious calls, or missed calls, but it's okay. It's all right. Chiefs are the new Patriots, says Doug. 800 more. Oh, 800 more for what, 71? Let's go, Keon. 800 more for 71. LOL. Reed challenged the replay assist, but didn't lose a challenge. That is literally exactly what happened. Andy Reid challenged the replay assist, and then the white hat comes out and is like, oh yeah, the replay assist, I guess, was wrong. We were just going to go with it because replay assist. No, dude. Ridiculous. That's really funny, DJ Gene, that you worded it like that. That's actually what happened. That is actually what happened. Oh, 800 more for 5,000 in the chat. So we're sitting at 4,000 in the chat. Shout out to you, chat. Have you guys smashed the like button yet? Have you shared this with one other person? Not on your Facebook feeds, not on your Instagram feeds, but did you text this to someone? Did you say, hey, dude, check out this guy. You should get a tie like this guy. Honestly, you shouldn't wear this tie. I don't know what I'm doing with my tie clip today. This tie clip seems, it's more of a tie bar than a tie clip than anything right now. Yes, I did, says World Traveler. Thank you, World Traveler. Imagine if 4.2K were literate, it would be chaos. But quality read, 4.2K. Wait, what did I miss? I don't know. I must have missed something there. I must have missed something there for sure. Rams and Seahawks tied for the best record in the NFC, says Sasha Savisha. Facts right now. 414 says T-Bone. Bet. We're sitting at 10% approval rating. We can get that up, guys. 10% approval rating right now. So 4,000 in the chat, 400 likes. If you approve, hit your stamp of approval. Okay, guys. Here is the kickoff after the Houston Texans, well, kickoff. The return comes out to the 20, out to the 23-yard line they go. And Kansas City will have the football now at the 23. It's a 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Chiefs going to start this drive. Jack Dandridge saying, thanks for the reminder, Mario. Anytime, Jack. Anytime. Okay. Let the players decide, says J1. Hey, ball don't lie, bro. Ball don't lie. Kansas City Chiefs have the football. It's a 1st down and 10 at the 23-yard line. Motion on the field as Noah Gray goes to the top of the screen. Patrick Mahomes in a shotgun formation. He fakes the handoff here, and he rolls out to the right-hand side. Mahomes on the run. He's going to scramble. Mahomes will pick up. Looks like 9 yards on the play. 2nd down and 1 coming up as Patty steps on the gas. Mahomes takes the football out to the Kansas City 32 and brings up a 2nd down and 1. So 2nd down and 1 coming up right now. Refs at it again. 2 BS calls, says Aiden Jones. Kansas City needs a punt return game. Facts. The special teams. Sorry, Spags. Not that great. A snap and a handoff. This will be a 1st down pickup right here. Looks like Isaiah Pacheco picks up 5 yards on 2nd down and 1 from the right hash. In between the hash marks, big 1st down for Kansas City. 1st down, Chiefs. Kansas City picks up the 1st down. They move the football to the 37. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Kansas City on the move. And the Houston Texans defense trying to make a stand. That last tackle was made by Azeez Al-Shaair on 1st and 10. Here's the snap and a 4-man rush coming in against Mahomes. Mahomes is in trouble. He'll scramble again. Mahomes to the 40, the 45, and gives himself up. Looks like good enough for a 1st down. It will be enough. I think they're moving the chains. 1st down right here. Ooh, maybe not. 2nd down and 1. 2nd down and 1. Mahomes gave himself up just a hair too short. Clock does continue ticking. So Mahomes scrambled. It looked like it was going to be a 1st down. It looks like a 2nd and 1 at the Kansas City 46, though. It is a handoff to Pacheco, and Pacheco gets across midfield down to the 49 in Houston Texans territory. So this will move the sticks and pick up a 1st down for the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City picks up a 1st down. We're approaching the 2-minute mark right now. Looks like 2:10 on the clock. Mahomes scramble out. Texans -9.5. I actually see the Texans as a 4.5-point favorites. Out to the right-hand side they go from the 49-yard line out to the 47. It's a 2-yard pickup on 1st down. It's a 2nd down and 8. Kansas City inside of Houston territory. Kansas City inside of Houston territory. The refs may be too cold, says Jerry Whites. Jerry Whites, what's going on, Jerry? Pass game about to turn up, says J1. I'm trying to read hieroglyphics in the chat. 2nd down and 8 from the 47-yard line. Motion from Brown. Ooh, here's the snap and a drop back. Mahomes in trouble. Mahomes will get sacked. Down goes Mahomes. He thought he was going to get a free play, and instead of playing, he decided to look for the official here. 3rd down and 17. That'll be a sack for Togiai, I suppose. So, sack going to be credited to Tommy Togiai. Tommy Togiai gets the bag on that play. It's a 3rd down and 17. Mahomes should have just played football instead of looking to the officials to bail him out. Not going to work that time, Patty. We've got a shotgun formation. This backs up the Chiefs back to their own side of midfield from the 44-yard line. This is Rashee Rice who gets the carry. He gets to the 49 across midfield. It brings up a 4th down and 10 after a 7-yard pickup. So 4th down and 10. This is outside of Harrison Butker field goal range. Kansas City going to just let the quarter tick away right now? Kansas City just going to let this quarter tick away, 4th down and 10. Hey, Mr. Mario, great job on the Green Bay and Chicago game. Thank you, James Matzas. Thank you very much, James. Appreciate that $5 super chat, my friend. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the first quarter. Second quarter coming up, and when we get into this second quarter, we will have a punt. The Kansas City Chiefs, 4th down and 10. That's what we'll see after this commercial break. Once again, we are going to a commercial break. It is the end of the first quarter. When we get back, 4th down and 10, Kansas City going to punt this one away. All right, guys, welcome into today's live stream. Break time, says Space Explorer. What's going on, Space? Welcome. Mario tried to flex for the Bears a little bit. Can we slow time back down? There's an herbal remedy for that, my friend. Let's effing go. Hit that like button, says Helen Galloway. I love it, Helen. I love it. The World Series, what a great job this channel. Daryl, what's going on, man? Daryl Kaczynski. Darrell? What's going on, Darrell? Is it Darrell or Daryl? Did we talk about this already? He says the World Series, what a great job this channel. Dude, the World Series were crazy, man. Game 7 of the World Series. I can't believe that it did not show up on my YouTube shelf, man. 775,000 views. And apparently I violated some kind of community something, but doesn't matter. Still, it hurts, but we've moved past it. Time heals all wounds on this channel. Looks like we've had a channel member for 12 months. Lance Bowers saying, go Texans. What's up, Lance? I saw you on the other stream that, for whatever reason, wouldn't show up on YouTube, but eso pasa. Awesome play-by-play, says Mr. Ninth Child. What's going on, Mr. Ninth Child? Welcome in. Saying, shh, Mr. Ninth Child. I got you, brother. Thanks for checking in, dude. Who else in the chat right now? Nice. She says, Mario, my twin Rachel and I will be in at Monday Night Football. You will be at Monday Night Football? Go Birds. You're going to be on the West Coast. Let's go, Helen. I love it. Jay Mullen in the house. Thanks, Jay Mullen. Thumbs up, says Linda. Looks like Fergus Kelly saying, imagine Patrick Mahomes if he played for the Texans. Dude, he's from Texas. Patrick Mahomes played high school football here in Texas. I'm sure he would be an absolute baller. He'd have better wide receivers, I think. Well, maybe not. Rashee Rice is pretty good. But it's been, Anyways. All right, guys, we are just about done with this commercial break between the first and the second quarter. A reminder, it was 4th down and 10. The Chiefs getting ready to punt. Lined up in the punt formation. Kansas City takes the snap to open up this quarter. They punt this away. A fair catch signal down at the 10. Immediately a flag in again. It looks like it's going to be laundry day, boys. We got laundry day today, guys. 14 minutes and 54 seconds. Tripping against the receiving team. Looks like that's the white hat running out to, I don't know, someone. He did the tripping. Or is this running into? Running into the kicker, not roughing. It's going to be running into the kicker, not roughing the kicker. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. I don't know, man. Can we just move forward with this game? Yeah. Okay. Running into the kicker, number 92. That penalty is declined because why waste any more time? Duh. Penalty is declined. 1st and 10. Texans have the football. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get up on my feet right now. I'm going to get locked in on this game. Stats on the right-hand side for you, folks. Stats on the right-hand side for you. Still waiting for the play, guys. 1st and 10 at the Houston 10. So 1st and 10 at the Houston 10. It's a single back formation. You see all the hands on the line go up right now as C.J. Stroud calls a change. Motion on the field from Christian Kirk. It's a snap and a handoff to Woody Marks, who will pick up a yard on the play. It brings up a 2nd down and 9. Football now out to the Houston 11. The clock is ticking once again. They are highlighting the Walter Payton Man of the Year award right now. And I guess Azeez Al-Shaair was really trying to make up for that hit on Trevor Lawrence, because apparently he is in the running. 2nd down and 9 coming up for the Houston Texans. Kansas City Chiefs defense trying to get a stop. On the left hash, Houston takes the snap. A 4-man rush coming in. C.J. Stroud will wind up and throw. Catch is not going to be made. It might be intercepted. No, the football ends up hitting the ground. Nobody coming up with it. 3rd down and 9. Incomplete pass. A precarious-looking throw. Almost caught. Honestly, almost intercepted right there. That football definitely hits the ground. Oof. Big oof. So 3rd down and 9 coming up here for the Houston Texans. 14 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. She says Lonnie. I might be off. I might be offhand. Okay, I got to step away from that because I don't know what that says, and we got a 3rd down and coming up right now. A wind up and a throw. This pass intended for Dalton Schultz. Incomplete. It does bring up a 4th down, but hold the phone. There's a flag on the play, and this is going to be against the Kansas City Chiefs. So holding against the defense. This will be a 5-yard penalty, and it'll be an automatic 1st down. About to get off the field. An automatic 1st down given up here by the Kansas City Chiefs defense. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 at the Houston 16-yard line. 1st and 10 at the Houston 16-yard line. Where do they go from here? I think Nico Collins just really lost his footing, but I don't agree with that call. Okay. We've got an empty backfield right now. Actually, we've got a single back in the backfield, way in the back, though. A snap and a handoff to Woody Marks. Looks like he'll get a full head of steam and pick up 7 yards on that run. This will bring up a 2nd down and 3. Good 1st down run here for Woody Marks on the right-hand side. That carry from the Houston, looks like that carry from the Houston 16-yard line gets out to the Houston 23. Out to the Houston 23. They're still looking at Trent McDuffie's left leg. He's got a sprain. He's still on the sideline. Trent McDuffie has not had a chance to come back out onto the field right now. 2023 first-team All-Pro, 2024 second-team All-Pro. We've got motion on the field right now. It's a snap and a little play action. Surveying, airing it out. C.J. Stroud looking for a man. Incomplete pass. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. This will bring up a 3rd down. It also stops the clock with 13:24. 3rd down and 3. I'll take the help, says Go It to Oog. I don't know how to pronounce your name, buddy. I'm doing my best, man. Breathing Frame saying no chance. Julie checking into the chat. Keon Powell, DJ Jean, Owl on the prowl. I see you guys. Keep that conversation flowing, guys. 10 seconds left to go on the play clock here. 13:24 left to go in the half. Shotgun formation. C.J. Stroud waiting for it. Woody Marks to his right, and they're showing blitz on the Chiefs' side. Here's the snap. They mask that well. It's a 3-man rush. Stroud will wind up and throw. Catch is made upfield. This time it's going to be Dalton Schultz who makes the grab. That's good for a 1st down. Houston Texans 1st down. Big catch from the Houston 23 out to the 37. From the 23 to the 37 they go. It's 1st and 10. 14-yard pickup for Dalton Schultz. Here we go. Change of personnel. Looks like Nick Chubb is in on the play. C.J. Stroud has completed 4 of 7. Here's a snap and a handoff to Chubb. Chubb goes up the middle here, gets out to, we'll call that the 40-yard line. From the 37, that's going to be a 4-yard pickup. 2nd down and 7. Houston approaching midfield once again. They're at the tip of the spear here. Approaching the tip of the spear. Need a little further to go. Okay. You guys still with me? Are we still locked in? It's 2nd down. The Houston Texans at the 40-yard line going towards midfield. Kansas City. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers at the bottom, 1 at the top. Stroud surveying a snap, a drop back, the blitz and a half coming in right now. They rush 7. Stroud will throw. Coming back for it, Nico Collins. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 15, down at the 10. Big first down, Nico Collins. A 53-yard catch. First down, Houston. What a play. What a play right there. 53 yards for Nico Collins. C.J. Stroud under duress. They brought everyone across the line there for the Kansas City Chiefs, and they got caught sleeping. Not enough guys in the secondary to help defend that pass. Well done by Nico Collins. A good block upfield by Cade Stover. That's gorgeous, man. It doesn't get better than that. This puts us down at the Kansas City 12-yard line, 1st and goal. Ooh, excuse me. We're actually at the 7 or 8-yard line right here. Flags coming in. And this is going to be a false start. It will be against the Houston Texans. So from the 7 to the 12 we go. It's 1st and 15. 1st and goal. 1st and goal from the 12. So 1st and goal from the 12. I don't know where the number 15 came from. Doesn't matter. All I know is 1st and goal. False start Texans. They're on the 12-yard line. We are in the red zone again. Chiefs unable to move the football in this game. Trent Brown, Super Bowl champions with the Patriots. 5th straight season playing right tackle, I suppose. Thank you, Christian. 12-yard line. Here's Christian moving right now. Christian Kirk on the move. Dropping back, looks to the right. It's tipped behind the line of scrimmage. Woody Marks still able to make that catch. It is going to get back to the line of scrimmage. It brings up a 2nd down and goal. So 10 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. The clock is ticking once again. Patrick Mahomes on the sideline, not looking super enthused. Good job by Woody Marks to stay with that pass, even though it was tipped behind the line. And it looks like Drew Tranquill was there to make the tackle. This does bring up a 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Football at the Kansas City looks like 13-yard line. They might have lost a yard on that deal. 10-18. Clock is hot. C.J. Stroud in a shotgun formation. He takes it. He looks left. He looks right. Nico Collins makes the grab down inside the 10, but it brings up a 3rd down. 3rd and goal from the 9-yard line. The clock continues ticking. We got 5,000 in the chat. Thank you guys so much for watching this game with us. It is Sunday Night Football. Kansas City Chiefs, Houston Texans. A battle in the AFC for playoff position. For a playoff position? For playoff positioning? Grammar. We'll work on it. Okay, guys. 3rd down and goal for the Houston Texans. A shotgun formation. Woody Marks to the left of Stroud. Stroud waits for it. He takes it. The blitz coming in. Stroud into the pocket. Finds Woody Marks. The 5. Wide open to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston Texans. And the Texans going to put points on the board. The first touchdown of the game goes to Houston. It is Woody Marks who gets a receiving touchdown. And it is all smiles for the Houston sideline. D'Amico Ryans all cheese right now for Houston. 3rd down and goal, and they managed to get the touchdown here. C.J. Stroud, blown coverage. Woody Marks wide open, man. Nobody near him. He could have backpedaled into the end zone if he wanted to. He could have easily backpedaled into the end zone. Nobody 10 yards around him. Extra point attempt comes up. The kick is up. Ooh, this one wobbly, but it is good. It is 10-0 Houston Texans. All right, guys. So no flag on that play. Shout out to Daniel Boone saying, how about hitting that like button, says Daniel. Let's get this started, says Lance Bowers. Let's go, bro. Let's go, Lance. He said $5 for every Texans touchdown. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Looks like we're creeping up on 1,000 likes, says Keon Powell. Thanks, Keon, for letting us know. Thank you, Lance Bowers, for being true to your word, my friend. Thank you for being true to your word, my friend. Wonderful to see you, my friend, says Batman Family. Thank you, Batman Family. Bienvenidos, mi amigo. Bienvenidos. Okay, guys, so I didn't get a chance to do the pregame like I like to do on this channel. When we get back from this commercial break, we are going to see a kickoff. The Chiefs will be getting the football. They trail by 10 right now. The score is 10-0, so keep that in mind. Houston Texans today, they will be employing these players on offense. And we talked about the defense, but we didn't talk about the offense before that last drive, so I'm going to do that right now. C.J. Stroud, starting quarterback, and I'll actually go through the fantasy scores for them so it just makes sense. C.J. Stroud today, 140 receiving or 140 passing yards. He's completed 8 of 11 passes, 1 passing touchdown. He has 11 fantasy points today. Woody Marks in the backfield with him, 8 carries today for 27 yards, no rushing touchdowns for Woody. 10 fantasy points because Woody Marks does have 2 targets, 2 receptions, and 8 receiving yards plus a receiving touchdown. Woody Marks just caught that receiving touchdown, so 10 fantasy points for Woody Marks today. Nico Collins, guys, this game is just getting started. That last huge play on that last drive for Nico Collins. We're in the first half, and Collins already has over 100 receiving yards. Nico Collins, in the first half of this game, 5 targets, 3 receptions, 103 receiving yards for Nico Collins. No touchdowns yet, but 13 fantasy points in full-point PPR. Dalton Schultz, wide receiver number 2, 1 target, 1 reception, good for 14 receiving yards, 2 fantasy points in full-point PPR. Jaden Higgins, Xavier Hutchinson will actually see Christian Kirk more likely in that spot. The offensive line for the Houston Texans here, guys, you've got Ariante Ursary, who's actually committed multiple penalties today and is costing the Houston Texans. Not much, but a little bit here. Titus Howard, your left guard. You'll have Jake Andrews at center, Ed Ingram at right guard, and right tackle going to be Trent Brown. All right, folks. So that makes up the offense here for the Houston Texans. We'll talk about George of the Jungle and all those guys out there. Thank you very much, Kevin Lewis. We do our best on this channel to stay strong for you guys, man. Okay. Okay. Here is the return right now. Out to the, looks like the 30-35 yard line. I'm reading keep grinding up. Appreciate you checking in, keep grinding up. I think what you're saying is positive right there. You put it in caps lock, so I thought you were angry there for a minute there. Keep grinding up. Thank you for checking in. Commercial break is over, y'all. We're getting back to the action. The Kansas City Chiefs get the kickoff, and they bring this one out to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for Kansas City. Shotgun formation. It's a quick snap and a handoff to Isaiah Pacheco. Looks like he will gain a yard on this one. It starts the clock once again. 2nd down and 9. 2nd down and 9. B. Balling checking into the chat. Big win for the Seahawks today. Super Bowl, here we come. Seriously. I'm not surprised that the Seahawks defense is doing Seahawks defense things, man. And Jackson Smith and Jigba has been special, bro. 2nd down and 9. 36-yard line after the 1-yard pickup. Isaiah Pacheco in motion here. Kansas City on the right hash, going to flip the hips. Mahomes tip drill. It's up in the air. It's intercepted. The Houston Texans defense gets it back. I think that's Jalen Petrie. It is. 1st down, Houston. And the Texans get the football back. Mahomes, an interception there. Jalen Petrie tips it up. What a play, man. Number 5, he is just shadowing right here. It was intended for Juju Smith-Schuster. Great job by Petrie. Well done. Ooh, this might not go down as an INT, guys. This could have hit the floor. This could have hit the floor. My guess is that it's coming back. This might still be Chiefs football. They're showing the replay. Uh-oh. I'm going to move the needle because I don't think that's going to stand. I don't think that's going to stand. I think it is going to be Chiefs football still. I think Mahomes got lucky that was not picked off. That's definitely whew. Oh, wow. They're still calling it. It hit the ground. They're calling it an interception, so maybe I spoke too soon. I don't know. I would challenge that, dude. I feel like that was challengeable. Here's the snap and the drop back. A wind up and a throw. Texans to the right-hand side. Get the football out to the 48. So Houston does get the next play off, and it's too little too late if they wanted to challenge that. It looked like that football did touch the ground, but okay, not enough to overturn, says Northern DC. Says Northern DC. I guess, man. That was close, though, guys. That was genuinely close. Either way, it's in the past now, and we can't sit and dwell on that. 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Houston Texans. That Jalen Petrie interception looked questionable, guys. Jalen Noel is the motion man, trips to the right-hand side, and now motion down to the bottom. Here's the snap and a little play action. C.J. Stroud going to wind up and throw. Catch is made. Looks like a short gain here. Jalen Noel going to get the catch for 5 yards. It's a 3rd down and 1. Football at the Kansas City 48. Houston Texans cross midfield right now. 3rd down and 1. Kansas City 48-yard line. So don't need a whole lot right now. If you're Houston, you would imagine that they keep it on the ground and give this to Woody Marks, Nick Chubb, someone. Probably just keep this on the ground. Davis Mills on the sideline. Davis Mills did pretty good in the absence of C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud, though, healthy. He's going to get the quarterback sneak, and C.J. Stroud going to bully his way through. Okay. Since when do you do that, C.J. Stroud? 1st down picked up by the Houston Texans. 1st down for Houston. It's a 2-yard pickup on the quarterback sneak for C.J. Stroud, and the Houston Texans move the football out to the Kansas City 46-yard line. So 1st and 10, 46-yard line, C.J. Stroud in the huddle. Break! And they line up once again. 1st and 10 from the 46. Shotgun formation. Stroud says something. Everyone else's hands also go up to the helmet. Stroud picks up the knee. There comes the snap. He'll toss this to Woody Marks, right-hand side. Woody Marks gets out to about the 42. From the 46 to the 42, it is a 4-yard pickup. 2nd down and 6 coming up now with 5 minutes. Actually looks like 6 minutes and 12 seconds. I'm lined up with my TV. We're going to go with this. Are Chiefs fans actually complaining about the referees, says Raider Guy. I mean, they have been pretty bad. It's fair. In this game, it's been bad consistently. 2nd down and 6. A 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Houston Texans. Chiefs trying to get off the field without conceding any points. They're already down by 10. Texans 10-0. The blitz coming in quickly, having to get rid of it. Whoa, that was a sea of red, an ocean of red. They sent everyone across the line. Let's count this right here. 1, 2, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-man blitz on this one. 3rd down and 6 coming up at the 42. Wow. They blitzed the house. So a 3rd down and 6. The clock is stopped with 5:43. C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans looking to convert a big 3rd down here. Woody Marks to the right-hand side of C.J. Stroud in the shotgun formation. Here is the snap. Another blitz coming in. Stroud will wind up and throw an incomplete pass. 4th down and 6 coming up. 5 minutes and 39 seconds left to go. 4th down, and the Chiefs defense gets a huge stop here. 4th down and 6. Kaimi Fairbairn might be able to knock this back from this distance. It would be a true 60-yarder. I don't know if he's got the leg for it. They'll probably just punt. I think I do see Tommy Townsend coming in right now. How was your channel not showing up in my algorithm before November? Thank you, Bucci. Thank you very much. You know, it's a slow burn of a game. A good bounce right here. Wow, a beautiful special teams play. Well done there by the Houston Texans. They punt this one and pin the ears back on the Chiefs here. The Chiefs are pinned back inside the 5, down at the 3. When we get back, it will be Chiefs football. 1st and 10 for Kansas City on their own 3-yard line. Bucci, I don't know, man. That's a great question. That's a great question. I'm very thankful for that super chat. I guess, slowly rising right now. Slowly rising. Glad to have you guys here. Thanks for being here, Bucci. I appreciate that, super dude. Okay. Why don't we take a quick look at this playoff picture, guys, because a lot has changed right now. A lot has definitely changed coming into this game, and I have not updated this graphic. This graphic will be updated between today and tomorrow. Someone mentioned earlier that the Seahawks and the Rams have the most wins right now in the NFC, so they would be, one of them would be up here. My guess is that would be the Rams, but I saw a graphic that said the Seahawks, so I'll have to double check that. It was a divisional win today, so maybe that divisional win, right? Who did the Seahawks play today? No, they played the Falcons today, and the Falcons got stopped by Seattle. Anyways, the Bears did lose today to the Green Bay Packers, which means the Packers are now the #1 spot in the NFC North. The Bears will go down somewhere into this area. They'll be 9-4. Meanwhile, the Packers are going to be 9-3-1 with less losses. They move up. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers lost today, which is a huge deal there as well. Smart, ain't I, says J1. What up, J1? Appreciate you, bro. I don't know what's going on, but I appreciate the super chat, bro. Thank you for checking in. Super chat city right now. Looks like Jay dropping another one. Bucci and Jay, thank you guys for checking in, and thank you guys for your financial support on this channel. However, guys, it's not all about the financial support. If you want to help support this channel, it's super cheesy. I say it all the time. All you got to do is smash the like button, share this with a friend, leave a comment, and subscribe. Okay. No secret sauce to the formula. Looks like FDJC Engine 2 once again saying, I make bank if the Texans win straight up. Okay, FDJC Engine 2, thank you for the $50 super chat. Let's go. Let's effing go. Oh, man. That is awesome. Thank you guys for the supers. Thank you guys for the support right now. Here's a quick snap, guys, and on 1st and 10 from the 3-yard line, the Kansas City Chiefs will go nowhere on the play. I'll bring up that graphic again during another commercial break. Commercial break is over. Kansas City now looking at a 2nd down and 9. Isaiah Pacheco, tough sledding today. He's got 6 carries for 18 yards. Meanwhile, Patrick Mahomes, 2 carries for 18 yards. Thanks again, Bucci. Bucci, thank you. Thank you, J1, and thank you to FDJC Engine once again as well, guys. 2nd down and 9 for Kansas City. The clock is ticking, a shotgun formation. Mahomes in his own end zone, lined up on the right hash. The 4-man rush coming in. Mahomes looks left, throws left. Catch is made, left-hand side. That's good for Tyquan Thornton, who picks up 12 yards. 1st down, Kansas City. And the Chiefs will pick up a big 1st down here. 1st and 10 for Kansas City. Moves the football out to their own 16-yard line. Moves the football out to their own 16-yard line. T-Bone, cheers to you, bro. The real PG asking, is Kelsey alive? All right, I'm stepping away from the chat, guys. It's closer to the 15-yard line than the 16-yard line. Motion on the field from Noah Gray. Mahomes takes the snap on 1st and 10. Mahomes in trouble. Pressure coming in. That was a target for Travis Kelce. Pass is incomplete. It stops the clock with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to go. 4:05 left to go. A target to Travis Kelce. The pass is incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Football at the KC 16-yard line. Football at the KC 16-yard line. So Kansas City hasn't even gotten to the 25 yet. 4:05 left to go here in the first half of this game as we approach the 2-minute warning. 3 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Mahomes takes the snap, a pump fake. He'll wind up and pump fake again. Mahomes going to give himself up. He will pick up 6 yards on the scramble. It brings up a 3rd down, and they're going to give him 5. 3rd down and 5 coming up. The clock is hot. Shalini, thank you for subscribing. Texans defense ain't no joke. I definitely underestimated that Texans defense. I pushed my chips in on the Kansas City Chiefs, and I might lose those chips, man. I might lose those chips. Okay. Shotgun formation, trips to the right-hand side, 1 to the top of the screen by himself. Here comes Travis Kelce in motion. The snap and the drop back on 3rd down. Mahomes, 3rd down and 5. He's got to scramble. He's got to break away. Mahomes still on the run. A wind-up and a throw. The catch looks like it's made by Juju Smith-Schuster. This looks like it's a 1st down. Hold the phone. If this holds up, it's a 1st down, Kansas City. That might be a face mask. Mahomes might have just picked up a face mask. 2 fouls. Holding on the defense. That penalty is declined. The other one, personal foul, face mask on the defense. This one will be accepted, and that makes sense to me. So, face mask on Edwards, pulling on Mahomes' face mask. I don't think it was on purpose, but it was enough to twist his neck. The officials did not like that. It's a 15-yard penalty tacked on to the end of the play. So, move the football out to the Kansas City 41, and a big 1st down here for Kansas City. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line after that huge face mask call. 1st and 10, Mahomes drops back. He'll wind up and throw this one overhand. Catch is made. Number 1, that's worthy. That's another 1st down into the Houston territory here. 1st down, Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down to the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down from the Kansas City Chiefs' own 41-yard line to the Houston Texans 37. Big catch for Xavier Worthy. That is 22 yards for number 1. A big fresh set of downs. The clock remains hot. We're lined up at the 37. Shotgun formation, motion from the top of the screen down towards the bottom. Mahomes waits for the snap. Xavier Worthy is the motion man. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. Kareem Hunt gets the carry. He moves this one to the 34. 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7. Okay. We are in Houston territory as we approach the 2-minute warning. The Kansas City Chiefs looking to get some points right now. This might take us to the 2-minute warning. I don't know that Kansas City, they're not lining up right now, guys. They're not going to line up. This will take us to the 2-minute warning, and we're going to get a quick word from our sponsor one more time, guys. So hang tight. I will be right back.
All right, babe. I'm done with my work. Want to get busy?
I'm a little busy right now, but if you're looking to score, you can help me with some of the chores.
1st and 10, and he opens up with a sweep to the right-hand side. But the obvious play isn't going to impress the wife. It's a short gain, and he's going to have to do more if he wants to score. 2nd down and 8, and he runs a counterattack as he wipes down these counters clean. But oh no, he knocks over the baby food, and that's going to get everywhere. It's going to force the laundry. A huge mistake by the offense, and she's literally mopping the floor with this guy. I'm starting to think that he might not score after all, and he's going to have to do something huge here to make up for that penalty. 3rd down, and our guy breaks out the lawnmower. An incredible move as he chews up huge yardage. He's attacking the outside zone with hedge cutters. He cuts left, he cuts right, but it's all going to come down to the official review.
All right, babe, I'm done. I did all the chores. Are you still down?
Yeah, but I need you to do one more thing for me. I need you to shave.
And there it is, folks. Time for one last play. The Dollar Shave Club Groom and Zoom with sandalwood scented shave butter that goes on clear so you can see what you're shaving. A weighted, non-slip handle with 360 control and a signature 6-blade head with a lubricating strip so you can handle even the most sensitive areas with confidence. He runs the final play, and she says, "It's good! Our man will score! He is in! Touchdown!" Unbelievable, man. I cannot wait to watch those highlights. All right, guys, that was a quick word from our sponsors. We are working with Dollar Shave Club. If you guys found that amusing, be sure to just check out the link in the description down below, guys. You never know. You might find something that you like down there. Looks like we picked up a new channel member during that quick break. Let's see who it was. Shout out to Holly becoming a first down channel member. Thank you, Holly Amber, for your support. All right, guys, if y'all want to check out our links in the description. So, family friendly, says the gamer guy. I know. I do my best, bro. I do my best. Cringe, says manufacturer. I know, man. It's called being audacious enough to do something and put yourself out there. It's called being audacious enough to do that. All right, guys, we've got 2 minutes here left to go in the first half of this game. The Kansas City Chiefs trail at home. The score is 10-0. Dude, 10-0, my friends. It is 10-0. Houston Texans. The Kansas City Chiefs need an answer. They need it quickly. Luckily for them, they are inside of Houston territory at the 34-yard line. Let's see if they can cap off this drive with some points. Coming back from the commercial break, I've got 2 minutes on the clock. They are flying over Arrowhead Stadium right now. 2nd down and 7. Travis Kelce on the move. Mahomes will take the snap. He'll wind up and throw. Catch going to be made here. Tyquan Thornton, not enough. It will bring up. There's no way that's a first down. There's no way that's a first down. There's absolutely no way that's a first down. Why would that be a first down? Timeout going to be called right now. 1:51 left to go. He was clearly short, wasn't he? They're calling this a first down. It's 1st and 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Looked like a 3rd down and 1 to me, but okay. Okay, all right. Houston Texans going to call a timeout. It did definitely look short, guys. I'm not going to lie. It definitely looks short. Let's see. 5 Football Nation memberships being gifted out by our friend Lance Bowers. Thank you, Lance. Did you not touch him? Did you just let him roll? Wow, that's crazy. That's bonkers to me. That is bonkers. All right, folks, 27-yard line. We've got ourselves motion on the field. Here is the snap. Mahomes going to drop back. Mahomes looking left. He'll check it down to Noah Gray. The pass is incomplete. 1:48 left to go. 2nd down and 10 coming up now. Football still at the Houston Texans 27. Texans whooping ass, says 66. Mumples. Mupples? 66 Mupples. What's going on? Wasn't touched, says Steel Menace. Honestly, yeah, watching that replay right there, it didn't look like he was touched. That was bad defense by the Houston Texans. They could have prevented a first down and forced a 3rd, but they let that just go by. That was bad defense on the Houston Texans side. I don't think he was touched. So good eyes by the official at the end of it all. Either way, here's a quick snap and a handoff. Looks like Kareem Hunt on 2nd down and 10 will pick up 5 yards. It brings up a 3rd down and 5. Clock continues ticking. 1:38 here left to go. 1:38 here left to go. Football to the Houston 22-yard line. Kansas City on the move. This drive has gone for 10 plays, 75 yards, and 4 minutes of your life has been taken away on this drive. 3rd down and 5. Patrick Mahomes in a shotgun formation trips to the right-hand side. Standing on the left hash, they're showing blitz here. They bring a 4-man rush. Mahomes runs out of time. He steps through the pocket, but not going to be able to slip away. He'll be bagged on the play. Autry gets the sack, and down goes Mahomes. Timeout called quickly here by the Houston Texans. They want to get the football back. So 62 seconds left to go. Harrison Butker going to come out to put up the first points of the game. Harrison Butker going to come out to put the first points of the game. And from here, from the 25-yard line, this would make it a 43-yarder. So a 43-yard field goal going to come up right now for the Kansas City Chiefs. Harrison Butker should be able to knock this back. Let's see if he can knock this down. The man gets paid enough, right? So here he is. Harrison Butker. Going to step back. Going to line this thing up right now. The snap from the left hash. A 43-yard field goal attempt. Here is the snap, the hold, the kick. It's up. The kick is off the upright. The kick goes off the upright, and it is no good. Harrison Butker's field goal is unsuccessful, and it's still a 2-possession game. What? What? That's crazy, bro. Scripted? Kidding. Okay, guys, 1st and 10 coming up for the Houston Texans. It's a turnover on downs after a missed field goal right there. Turnover on downs after a missed field goal. It goes off the upright. Redonkulous, or redoinkulous? Does that play? Can I say redoinkulous if it goes doink off the crossbar? Okay, guys. LMAO, says Todd Tier. What the hell is going on, says Banger Wave. So, this chat looks like the majority of you guys think that the Houston Texans will win this game. I think you guys might be on to something right now. Did we talk about the schedules yet? I don't remember, guys. I don't think we did, and I just pulled out the chair. We've got 60 seconds left to go in the first half. Let's talk about the schedule here really quick before I get settled in for the halftime report or our halftime break. Really quick, guys, taking a look at the Texans schedule for the next 5 weeks. 4 weeks. The season's almost over. Next 4 weeks here. Texans hosting the Cardinals, Texans hosting the Raiders. Then the Texans go out and they got to play in Week 17 against the Chargers and the Colts. This will be the end of the season here for the Houston Texans. What seems like 2 maybe easier games out here, and then we've got 2 tougher matchups. This one's the big deal right now because this is a divisional matchup in Week 18. Houston could definitely use the win today, but if they don't get it, it's not the end of the world, especially with this Colts loss today. Now, the Kansas City Chiefs, they've got the Chargers next week in Week 15. Week 16, a match against the Titans. That should be a gimme. A Week 17 Thursday night football, guys. This is going to be on Christmas Day. This is on Christmas, okay? Broncos at Chiefs. Then we've got Week 18 Chiefs at Raiders, and that'll be the end of the season. And we'll go into the postseason here quickly. Go Canes. Let's see, and Mendoza or bust for my Raiders. All right, guys, speaking of that, we do have the NFL draft order as it sits before today. So, is your team in the top 7 draft picks? And if it is, let's just go down to the top 12. Is your team inside the top 12 draft picks? We'll get back to this slide in a moment, guys. 1st and 10, a wind-up and a throw. It's a drop for Nico Collins. Uncharacteristic drop. There's a flag on this play. So let's find out what this call is. What is that? Pass interference? Offense? Oh, man. How is that pass interference, dude? He jammed him up. He got jammed at the 1-yard line. What do you expect him to do? He's got to get past his man. He sat him down. Let me rewatch this play here, guys. They're calling this a pass interference. The target went his way. It looked like it was 1 yard or within that 5-yard where they get jammed up at the line of scrimmage. Nico Collins going to be charged right here for an offensive pass interference. It brings up a 2nd down and 20. This is going to be a wind-up and a throw. That pass is incomplete. That was a 1st down and 20. Excuse me. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down and 20. So 52 seconds left to go. Incomplete pass, 2nd down and 20. You know you are allowed to jam up a receiver 5 yards out. You can make contact there, but that receiver has every right to lay your ass out if you're in front of him. And that did not. The officials, I don't know. The officials a little soft right now. 2nd down and 20 coming up. A shotgun formation. C.J. Stroud waits for the snap. He drops back. He looks right. He throws right. This pass going to be caught on the right-hand side by Dalton Schultz out to the 27-yard line. From the 23 to the 27, it brings up a 3rd down and 16. 3rd down and 16. Okay. 48 seconds left to go. The clock has stopped right now on 3rd down and 16. Looks like I'm guessing that someone called a timeout, but it hasn't updated on my screen, so all I know is that the clock is stopped, unless he ran out of bounds, which it might have run out of bounds. He did run out of bounds. 3rd down and 16. Shotgun formation for the Houston Texans. Here's the snap, dropping back. C.J. Stroud through the pocket. C.J. Stroud on the run will wind up and fire. The catch is made at the 45. That catch is Nico Collins. 1st down, Houston Texans. 35 seconds here left to go. Houston has 1 timeout remaining. How will they use this? Kansas City does have all 3. They're not planning to get the football back in this half, so they're going to let the time tick away. That's going to be a false start on the left tackle without a doubt. Ursery going to be charged for that. Ariante Ursery, false start, 5-yard penalty without a doubt. I don't even need to hear them say this. It's going to be against the Texans. Well, I mean, what are we talking about? Still waiting for the call. I saw that from here. Anybody with 2 eyes, there we go. False start, offense. On again, just like I said, number 79, Ursery. Looks like a timeout going to be called right here by the Houston Texans to avoid the runoff. So timeout going to be taken by the Houston Texans. This will bring up a 1st and 15 at the Houston 40-yard line. C.J. Stroud. Well done to connect upfield on the run. We are in the middle of a timeout, guys. 23 seconds here left to go in the first half, but now the Houston Texans have no timeouts remaining. I wonder how they're going to call up these offensive plays, how the schemes are going to come out right now. C.J. Stroud has completed 12 of 18 for 171 yards and 1 passing touchdown. Woody Marks, 9 carries, 31 yards. He's got a receiving touchdown today as well. C.J. Stroud gets bagged on the play. Down goes Stroud with no timeouts left. They're probably going to just take this into halftime right now. 12 seconds left to go. No timeout being called. It's a 2nd down and 20 on a 5-yard loss. Stroud going to drop back. He steps up through the pocket. C.J. Stroud will wind up and throw this into the ground. The pass is incomplete. That is the end of the half. Let's put 13 minutes on the board, start the clock, and go into our halftime trivia quiz. All right, guys, it's time for our halftime quiz. Let's do this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to ask you guys 10 questions today. There are no penalties for wrong answers. This is just for funsies. This is our final trivia quiz of the day. Let's see how you guys do, starting with question number 1 here, guys. Okay. So, question number 1. Who holds the Houston Texans record for the most passing yards in a single game? You guys have seen this one before. Who holds the Houston Texans record for the most passing yards in one single game? Is it Deshaun Watson? Is it Ryan Fitzpatrick? Or is it C.J. Stroud? A, B, or C, guys? The answer is actually Ryan Fitzpatrick. The answer is B. You guys all got that wrong. Ryan Fitzpatrick once threw 6 passing touchdowns on November 3rd, 2014 against the Tennessee Titans. 6 passing touchdowns in a single game. All right, guys, question number 2. Who is the Kansas City Chiefs' all-time career rushing leader? Who is the Kansas City Chiefs' all-time leader in career rushing yards? Is it Jamal Charles, Priest Holmes, or Larry Johnson? Who has the most career rushing yards here for the Kansas City Chiefs? A, B, or C? Career? The answer is Jamal Charles, guys. I know everybody wanted to say Larry Johnson. Everyone thought it was Priest Holmes. But did you forget that Jamal Charles rushed for 7,260 yards in his career? Priest Holmes just had 6,070, and Larry Johnson 6,015. All right, guys, question number 3. Who holds the Houston Texans franchise record for the most career rushing yards? We went from the Chiefs' career rushing yards. How about the Texans' career rushing yards? Is it Lamar Miller, Alfred Blue, or Arian Foster? Come on, Chiefs. Come on, Come on, Texans fans. A, B, or C? This one's not a trick question, guys. This one is not a trick question. The answer is not Jackson Dart, Niall. The answer is Arian Foster. Arian Foster, 6,472 rushing yards. And, yeah, Foster set that mark in 2014 with back-to-back 1,600-yard rushing seasons. Arian Foster was great until he went vegan. All right, guys, next question. Which quarterback led the Chiefs to the Super Bowl, to their first Super Bowl win in franchise history? Which quarterback led the Kansas City Chiefs to their first Super Bowl win in franchise history? Was it Patrick Mahomes, Len Dawson, or Elvis Grbac? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? I think you guys, most of y'all got that one right. The answer is Len Dawson, who led the Chiefs to a 23-7 win over the Minnesota Vikings in Super Bowl IV. Super Bowl IV that happened back in January of 1970. All right, guys, question number 5. Which former heavyweight boxing champion is a known Houston Texans fan? Is it A, Evander Holyfield? Is it B, George Foreman? Or is it C, Mike Tyson? A, B, or C? You guys who were with us last season have seen this question before. Some of you guys may have seen this in the past. The answer is George Foreman. Born and raised in Houston's 5th Ward, Foreman has deep ties to the city. Oh man, by the way, in case you didn't know, George Foreman won the Olympic gold in 1968 and the heavyweight title twice. In 1973 and again in 1994 at age 45. All right, guys, where did Travis Kelce attend college? Did he go to the University of Oklahoma, the University of Cincinnati, or the University of Louisville? Where did Travis Kelce attend college? A, B, or C? Kelce fans ought to know this. Kelce family fans ought to know this one. A lot of you guys coming in with conviction right here. The answer is the University of Cincinnati, guys. Travis Kelce attended the University of Cincinnati. He played for the Cincinnati Bearcats from 2008 to 2012, initially as a quarterback and then transitioned to tight end. Yes, he started as a quarterback and ended up playing tight end. All right, guys. Who is currently leading the Houston Texans in receptions this season? Christian Kirk, Nico Collins, or Dalton Schultz? Who is leading this team in receptions so far this season? Heading into this game, guys, the most receptions. A, B, or C? The answer might surprise you. The answer is Dalton. Oh, Nico Collins. I got Dalton Schultz. I got Dalton Schultz listed out here. And let me double check something. Did this update already? Heading into today's game, it should have been Nico Collins unless Dalton Schultz had more receptions today, which he doesn't. I might have made a typo, guys. That might have been an actual typo, so let's scratch that one. Let's move on to the next question, guys. Which Major League Baseball team did Mahomes turn down in lieu for football? Is it the Detroit Tigers, the Tampa Bay Rays, or the Kansas City Royals? A, B, or C? Which Major League Baseball team did Patrick Mahomes turn down to play football? A, B, or C? The answer is the Detroit Tigers. Why it says the Kansas City Royals, I don't know. The answer is the Detroit Tigers, guys. He actually was drafted by the Detroit Tigers and turned it down. His dad played for the Kansas City Royals, but he was drafted by the Detroit Tigers. That's 2. All right, guys, which of these ex-Houston players appeared on Wheel of Fortune and won $48,000 for charity? Was it David Carr, Andre Johnson, or J.J. Watt? David Carr, Andre Johnson, or J.J. Watt? Which of these guys showed up and won $48,000 on Wheel of Fortune? The answer is J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt did show up on Wheel of Fortune and did give away $48,000 to charity after winning his bag right there. What? Yes, T.J. Watt, or J.J. Watt, of course. All right, guys, question 10. Question number 10, guys. Which Kansas City Chiefs quarterback served as Missouri State Senator after retiring? Which Kansas City quarterback served as a Missouri State Senator after retiring? Elvis Grbac, Len Dawson, or Bill Kenny? A, B, or C? Final question here, guys. The answer, in public office, Bill Kenny served as Missouri State Senator. And yeah, that's that. Okay, guys, couple of hiccups on that trivia. That's the first time we had a couple of hiccups really on trivia this season. It's funny, man. It's extra funny. You know what's really funny about it is that I guess I must be rusty at making trivia quizzes, because since Santino was sick, I actually put that trivia quiz together myself. And that's the first time really this season that one of the trivia questions has been off. And it's 100% my fault. I can't blame Santino for any of that. So, okay. Goes to show you how nice it is to have additional help, guys. Okay. This is my third game today, says Brandon as well. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Sunspots saying Curtis. 8 out of 10, says Ken. All right, guys. Need Santino for real, man. Seriously, that's my boy out there. That's my boy. It was fun anyway, says Sue Mullins. Well, guys, if you're looking to have some more fun with our trivia quizzes, we are doing a $500 prize pool. You heard that correct, guys. $500 prize pool this week on Wednesday. If you're curious as to how that works, all you got to do is check out the Sway app. There's a link in the description down below. Every Wednesday, we have a $500 prize pool, and we will be doing our trivia. It is exclusively on the Sway app, so if you want a piece of that dough, you got to sign up for it, guys. There's a link in the description down below, but if you don't like clicking links on YouTube, you can search Sway in the Google store. The logo looks like that star on the far right-hand side, guys. It is single elimination. For those of you who say, oh, I got all 10 of them right, I got all 10 of them right, this is your chance to prove it, guys. $500 prize pool. If you do get all of them right, you will get a piece of that. But if you get even one wrong, the minute that you get one wrong, the very second that you get one wrong, you are dropped from the game. Last week we had a couple hundred people playing. We had 13 winners. Maybe this week it could be you. All right, guys, that's not the only one that we are doing here. We've got multiple giveaways on this channel. Multiple giveaways on this channel, the other one being the weekly pick'ems. Week 14 pick'ems have already been cast, but week 15 pick'ems are actually available right now. So the week 15 pick'ems will be available already on the website. Let's ask you guys a quick question. I'm going to ask you guys to tell me what number you are, and I will tell you which team that is. What number is your team drafting in the 2026 draft? Keep in mind, this draft order can change. What is your number? What is your number out here? What is your number? Looks like number 10, Fired Up Gaming. Number 10 looks like the Minnesota Vikings. Hey, big win for the Minnesota Vikings today. They are currently in the number 10 draft spot right here. Looks like the Bird or the bid, number 4. I got a number 4, Cleveland Browns. They've got a draft pick at number 4. Not going to be looking for a quarterback in this year's draft. I wonder what Cleveland is going to do. Number 1, says Johnny Nichols. You're a Tennessee Titans fan. Tough year for you, bud, but at least you get that first-round pick. And if you can get a good offensive lineman to go help protect protect Cam Ward or maybe make some big moves during the offseason. Tennessee could bounce back. Number 5, I see Keon Boone checking in for the New York Jets. Jets, Jets. What's going on, Keon Boone? Jets have the number 5 overall draft pick right now. My Dallas Cowboys in at number 15. Taking a look at the chat right here. Number 32 says Brandon. I wonder who that team is. Number 22, Chicago Bears. Guys, this side of the table, I promise you, is 100% going to change. Most of this side is pretty much solid. Most of it, but not all of it. This side is going to change just depending on how the postseason washes out. As it sits coming into this week, this is what it looked like. Looking at, looks like Bill saying 0-0. Got to be the Green Bay Packers after giving up that draft pick to the Dallas Cowboys in the first round. Who else out here? 49ers, question mark? 49ers. Looks like they're not going to be out here. I've only got 24 out of 32 teams, guys, and the 49ers not getting a draft pick in the first 24 picks right now, at least the way that it sits at this very moment. The Giants need it, says Tough McNabb. What do they need, though? What do they need? What do they need? Looks like Dacey, number 4, Cleveland Browns. What's going on, guys? Now, y'all came in hot with some of these. East End, 19. I see Roy. I see a lot of y'all checked in pretty quickly here. So not going to get a chance to run through all of this, guys. Obviously, there's a lot of information on the screen to try and digest. We are getting ready to start this second half, so let's do this thing. Let's put on the third quarter, put 15 minutes on the board. Houston Texans Houston Texans lining up to receive. Houston Texans lining up to receive from the 35-yard line. Kansas City getting ready to kick off. Mario, can I get a shout-out from Rhode Island? What's going on, Ronnie Fraud? Thanks for checking in, big dog. Appreciate you, Ronnie. Here's the kickoff and a return for the Houston Texans. The 20, the 25, cuts to the right-hand side, down at the 27-yard line. This brings up a first down and 10, but there is a flag on the play. Flag on the play with 14:55 here left to go. Looks like it's going to be an offensive holding here. It's going to be a holding for sure. So it's going to bring them out from the 27 to the 17. Holding on the Houston Texans. Holding. 10-yard penalty. Honestly, I'm trying to finish this tea so I can pour a beer in here. Tea bags. Get these tea bags out of here. I've got this beer that's been sitting here all game. I've been dying to drink my first beer of the day. And I probably should have kept it in the fridge because it is now nice and warm, which gross. But I'm going to drink that sucker anyways. So it's 14 minutes and 55 seconds. I do need to finish my tea, though. First and 10 from the 12-yard line. Under center right now, waiting for the snap. Motion on the field here. It's a snap. It's a handoff. This one goes backwards. Woody Marks is going to be dropped on the play by Nick Bolton. This will bring up a second down. Chris Jones made the initial contact. They go backwards, second down and 14. Chiefs defense gets a stop right there. Okay. Second down and 14 coming up at the Houston 13-yard line. Second down and 14. I've done 3 games today, man. I done earned me a drink at the end of the day. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. The blitz coming in. C.J. Stroud under pressure. Got to get rid of it. Third down and 14. A third down and 14 coming up. More pressure from Chris Jones. More pressure from Chris Jones. Let's see. So the Chiefs are still scoreless. They had a missed field goal today, which crazy. A frosty mug, says Ronnie. It's a flag party. Not a stag party, a flag party. Houston playing very well in the cold right now, but they're looking at a third down and long. Motion from Christian Kirk as he goes to the top of the screen. A shotgun formation. A 4-man rush comes in. C.J. Stroud at the 5-yard line will air this out. A shot, and it's overthrown. Looks like that intended receiver was Xavier Hutchinson. It does stop the clock. Fourth down and 14. We are going to see the punt unit come out for Houston. Whole half left, says J1. And a bad pass. C.J. Stroud is nervous now. You guys ever play You guys ever play Madden and get sacked a couple of times and all of a sudden your routes start doing this weird it looks like a trip. It looks like they're tripping. Your routes, you literally can't see them. They get all squiggly. That's what Stroud is doing right now. Here is the snap. Here is the punt. This one is a high-hanging boot, and back it goes. A return, not going to happen. Signaled a fair catch at the 44-yard line. It's a first down, Kansas City. First down, Chiefs. First and 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Who did CJ even throw that to, says Steele. Squiggle, says the Jabberwockies. Hey, the Jabberwockies. Hey, Jabberwockies, I remember that. My routes must be tripping. My routes be tripping, says Everett. Back and pass. All right, guys. So, shotgun formation from the 44-yard line. Motion on the field. Here's a snap and a little play action. Mahomes on the run. He steps up into the pocket. Going to air this thing out. Finds a man. And it's going to be Marquise Hollywood Brown down at the 21-yard line. First down. Down for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down at Houston 21. Get up on my feet. That's a big play for Kansas City. Big play for Kansas City from the 44-yard line to the Houston 21. Airing that thing out. Mahomes finding a man upfield. Okay. Good play for Mahomes. Good play right now. Shotgun formation. Mahomes will take the snap. He'll toss it backwards here. And it looks like this is going to be a gain of 8 by Smith. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. This puts us inside the red zone. Here we go. The Kansas City Chiefs. Second down and 3. Inside of Houston Texans red zone at the 14-yard line. Can Kansas City get their first touchdown of the day? Has the offense figured it out? One thing is for sure. We're about to find out here. Shotgun formation. 14-yard line motion from Travis Kelce. 12:40 left to go. It's a snap and a handoff on second down and 3. Kareem Hunt will pick up 2, bringing up a third down and 1. 12:30 left to go on the clock. The clock is ticking right now. Hold them, says Jacob. Hold them, says Jacob. Luck. Hey, Mom's in the house. Hola, Mom. Mom's in the house. Hi, Mom. That's Mom, guys. That's my mama. Shout out to my beautiful mama. ¿Y qué tú haces aquí, ma? Third down and 1 from the 12-yard line. Waiting for the snap out of the shotgun formation. Here it is. It's going to be a handoff and getting stuffed at the line. Looks like Patrick Mahomes gets in on the push. This should be enough for a first down, Kansas City Chiefs. Okay, first down coming up right now. It's a 1st and 10 for Kansas City. They're out to the 11-yard line. Kansas City inside of the 15, down at the 11. Might be just enough right now. Just enough. Okay. 1st and 10. The clock is still ticking. Patrick Mahomes under center. Motion on the field as Rashee Rice goes to the top. It's a snap and a handoff. Bouncing off defenders to the left-hand side. Kareem Hunt picks up a pair, and this will bring up a second down. So 2nd down and 7 after a 3-yard gain here by Kareem Hunt. Football at the Houston 8-yard line. Kansas City on the move. Kansas City on the porch, on the front steps right now of the Houston Texans. Can this red zone defense hold up, or will the Chiefs do what the Chiefs have done in so many games in the past few years? Shotgun formation, motion on the field. Smith to the bottom, surveying, looking around. Mahomes is on the run. Mahomes got to throw this away. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 10:45. 3rd down and 7 at the Houston 8, and Kansas City running out of gas. Can you trust Harrison Butker to kick a field goal if you need it, or are you going for it on 4th down? Big Red, Big Reed. Camera was focused on him. Now it's on Kelce here. There's the break. They break the huddle. 1 target today, not a single catch for Travis Kelce. Shotgun formation. Mahomes takes it. Mahomes survey, steps up through the pocket. Mahomes is on the scramble. Mahomes is down just shy of the end zone at the 2-yard line. It brings up a 4th down and 1. A 4th down and 1. You got to go for it here, right? You got to go for it here. It's a 4th down and 1. Oh, yeah. Harrison Butker ain't coming out this time. Clock is hot. 4th down and 1. Houston Texans on defense. Kansas City knocking on the door, looking to punch in a touchdown right now. They want the paint job here. Let's see if they can get it. Shotgun. Kareem Hunt to the left right now. Motion from Travis Kelce. There's the snap. It's a handoff to Hunt. Hunt gonna fight. Hunt gonna keep the legs moving. He dives in, and he is in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs. Touchdown, Kareem Hunt. 6 points on the board for Kansas City. The score is 10-6. That's the first touchdown given up by the Texans defense today. We'll see how many more they give up. Well done here by the Chiefs. Chiefs finally punch it in. The score is 10-6. The first touchdown of the day for the red team. Okay, so good run right there. Good strong fight on that carry. Kareem Hunt, tough runner for sure. A good strong runner in Kareem Hunt. I prefer Kareem Hunt over Isaiah Pacheco just using the eye test. This extra point attempt is good, guys. The score is now 7-10. The Chiefs still in this thing. It's anybody's game. It is anybody's game, folks. Shout out to all of you watching this live stream right now. Shout out to all of you watching this live stream right now. Oh, man, says Bubba Jax. Oh, man, indeed. Thank you, Butker, for making the extra point attempt. Mahomes is dangerous in these situations, though, says Steel Menace. Coach Lenny saying Chiefs started running their good plays. What up, Coach? Welcome in. We got Coach Lenny in the house. Texas Toasts. I like that. I like that. Petecto shower? Is that like a Harry Potter spell? Pesetco shower. I don't know. You Sid Tough, says Tough McNabb. Let's go Mahomes, says Austin. Austin, welcome in. Butker is a fool, says Roy Williams. Mama said knock you out, says Believer. What up, man? Don't stop believing, my friend. That's my name, says Tough. Don't wear it out, he says. You better not sell out. What do you mean, stay true? What does that mean, bro? What does that mean, I better not sell out? I ain't going anywhere, man. I ain't going anywhere. Shout out to Arian. Shout out to Guy Weston. Shout out to Janet Jones. Shout out to the Mr. Mojo. Jessica in the house saying, go Lions. Who's going to win? That's a good question. I asked you guys that question. 60% of the chat leaning with the Houston Texans in this one. We are in the middle of a commercial break right now. Jeff, welcome in, man. We do this all the time. Amanda saying touchdown Chiefs. Chiefs on the comeback. Let's see. Let's go Chiefs, says that guy Weston. Better not, says Roy. All right. So, we are in the middle of a commercial break right now, guys. You guys too kind to me right now. We are in the middle of a commercial break. When we get back from this commercial break, the Houston Texans will be getting the football back. Kansas City just scored a touchdown. It is a 10-7 game, excuse me. A 10-7 game. Kansas City going to kick off to Houston. 9:52 left to go in the third. We are in the third quarter of this game. Fourth quarter on the horizon here, guys. Still plenty of time left to go in this game. It is anybody's football game, but it's good. It is a good one for sure. I feel good about this game. I'm feeling pretty good about this game. We did a quick head-to-head comparison today for these two teams. We did a defensive comparison. I don't know that we ever did a running back comparison, but it doesn't look good for either side. Obviously, the Houston Texans don't know what they're doing with Woody Marks or Nick Chubb, or if we've got What's-his-face coming back right now? Joe Mixon. If Joe Mixon's going to be coming back at any time. And the Kansas City Chiefs, you can see over here, their numbers, rushing yards per game. They're all in the bottom half of the table. So running game, neither of these two teams really rely heavily on the run. They both rely heavily through the air. Obviously, when you've got a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes, you expect this to be the case. They're picking up 256 yards through the air. That is the second most in the NFL. Let's see if the Houston Texans defense or the Houston Texans offense can generate something near that. Okay, guys, 1st and 10 coming up. Hugh Stevenson, what's going on? Donated $5 through Super Chat. Thank you for the Super Chat, my friend. Thank you, Hugh. We've got motion on the field right now, guys. Here's the snap. Cade Stover was the motion man. A handoff to Woody Marks. This carry goes up to the right-hand side. It's a 2-yard pickup. It brings up a 2nd down. So a 2nd down and 8 coming up right now. I appreciate that Super Chat, Hugh. 71,000 incoming, says the Mr. Mojo. That is the plan. We're taking it 1,000 subscribers at a time. 2nd down and 8. Football at the Houston with the football. 2nd down and 8. Houston has the ball at their own 37. We've got the drive chart down below. 2nd down and 8 coming up. The official has something to say here. I see him doing this. They need to add more time to the clock. So 9 minutes and 40 seconds here left to go is what I see on my screen. Looks like Jeff with a $2 Super Chat. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that, my friend. That's a cute baby. Looks and reminds me of my baby. Appreciate you, my friend. 2nd down and 8. Here's the snap, dropping back, looking right. C.J. Stroud will wind up. It's tipped away. This brings up a 3rd down and 8. 9:24 left to go, and Chris Jones showed up to play today. Chris Jones gets his hands up there. It's tipped away, and it brings up a 3rd down. It also stops the clock, so the Chiefs' defense showing up. Good job by Chris Jones to get those big paws up in the air. Chris Jones, that's a big dude. He's a mean-looking guy, man. So 9:24 here left to go. Shotgun formation. Trips on the left-hand side. Motion on the field. Here's the snap. The blitz coming in. C.J. Stroud under pressure. Got to get rid of it. It's incomplete, and it's a 4th down. The Chiefs get a big stop there. They dial up a blitz on 3rd down and 8. Houston has no answer for that blitz, and the Chiefs will get the football back. C.J. Stroud is going to blink right here as he shakes his head and walks off to the sideline. 4th down and 8. The punt unit coming out right now. Okay, go Jags, JD, says George Bluck. I missed your baseball games. You sure did, Chad. Or you still miss them. He says, I miss your baseball games. Here's the kickoff, and here's the return. I remember Chad checking in. There's a flag coming in. We get Xavier Worthy to bring it back to the 15. He's still just dancing around back there. He'll go down at about the 13-yard line, but there is a flag on the play. No surprise there. They've been making it rain laundry. Waiting for the call, folks. A flag on the play with 9:03 left to go. I'm going to think that's an illegal block in the back at about the 5-yard line. That's my guess, is illegal block in the back. But we'll find out. Texans, come on. Is 10-1 the new 6-7? During the return, illegal block in the back. That'll be against Edwards. That'll be a penalty here. 5-yard penalty. And we're going to start this drive deep inside of the Kansas City Chiefs territory here. So Chiefs do get the football, but they're going to start this drive on the 4-yard line. There's the call, guys. Illegal block in the back. 1st and 10 coming up with 9:03 left to go. Taking a look at some of the numbers out here, this game has kind of been a dud, bro. This game has kind of been bad. We had some really good games today. but nobody has 20 fantasy points just yet. Nico Collins does have 121 receiving yards. He has been the main sweet spot of today's game, but even then it was one chunk play for 53 yards. We have not seen any fireworks from either side. This game feels like these two teams respect another quite a bit right here. Nobody's really taken a huge shot upfield or anything like that. So, we are in a commercial break. Let's find out what's going on with you guys. All right, guys. So, we're in a commercial break. You don't have to participate if you don't want to, guys. But what do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? Does anyone have any interesting occupations out there? 9 minutes left to go in the third quarter. It's a 3-point game right now, but we're in a quick commercial break. So, quick commercial break. Let's take a quick look. Let's see. Mario Dixon saying clean. Donkey saying plumber. Ooh, Hunt saying Patriots fan. Are you a hunter for like a living? Retired? I like that. We got a plumber in the house. Security guard at a Honda plant. Earl, what's going on? Earl Bogdan. Antique dealer. What? That's super cool. I bet you see all kinds of really cool stuff. You know, Lucinda sent me these really old tie pins. They're her grandfather's tie pins, so I'm going to keep those. But I am curious to see what those would be worth. You might know more than I do about that, Sue Mullins. Let's see, a mortgage lender, loan officer who cares. Mortgage lender, I hear that is a very lucrative career choice. Let's see. Hi, housewife, says Lori. Love it, Lori. Love it, love it, love it. Master mechanic. Not just a mechanic. A master mechanic. Yo, if your car breaks down and you're in Kivo's area, call up our boy Kivo. He'll take care of you. Shout out to you guys out here. Home remodeler, says Tough McNabb. A Rizzler. What is a Rizzler? Underwater basket weaving. That would be a very interesting position. RC racing, for real though. That's super cool. Your name is RC Life. So I guess so. Believer saying, I'm a brain surgeon and an astronaut. Very busy man. I knew a guy named like that. His name was Johnny Sins. That guy does everything, bro. I'm sure a lot of you guys will know who that is. We're going to keep it PG. Full start right here from the 4-yard line. Half the distance to the goal. It becomes first down and 12. First down and 12 coming up right now. Okay. He's an astronaut and a firefighter and a private investigator and everything else for sure. Okay. We're going to get locked in here. First down and 12. May have crossed into a gray area right there. Kansas City Chiefs in the shotgun will drop back. Looking right, throwing right. Catch is made. Travis Kelce going to move out to the 10. This will be, looks like a 7-yard or an 8-yard gain. Looks like maybe a 9-yard gain. Should bring up a second down and short. It is a second down and 4 coming up right now. Mr. Mojo. Okay. Second down and 4. The clock is ticking with 8:34 left to go. A shotgun formation. Motion on the field right now. Travis Kelce lined up on the right-hand side, taking the snap and a handoff to the left-hand side. This time looks like it'll be just shy of the first down. Third down and 1 coming up right now. A professional procrastinator, says our boy. Russell, tour guide, park attendant, love that as well. You guys keep having fun out there right now. Bagman Industries feels some kind of way. Giggity? Bagman Industries? 7:57 left to go. Shotgun formation. Motion on the field right now on third down and 1 from Xavier Worthy. Patrick Mahomes waits for the snap. The play clock down to 5. It's going to be a handoff to Kareem Hunt. He gets the carry. He picks up the first down. It's a first down, Kansas City. And the Chiefs will pick up a fresh set of downs. It'll bring up a 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Kalis Lover saying, who else thinks that the Chiefs are going to win? Kalis Lover, I'll be the first to tell you that I thought the Chiefs were going to win this game. I've been calling it for a while. Okay, I'm going to get up on my feet. A big first down picked up right now. The Chiefs trailing by 3. The score is 10-7. Kansas City Waiting for the snap. An interesting formation here for Mahomes. They've got the correct number of players in the backfield. The officials call it all good. Mahomes will wind up and throw. He finds a man. It's Xavier Worthy, who dives forward out to the 42-yard line. Was that right? No, they were out to the 38-yard line. Other side. I thought they were across midfield. Not quite yet. Down at the 38. The camera a little too close for me to see. Either way, that's good for a big first down right there. First down, Xavier Worthy makes the grab. It's a 1st and 10 at the Kansas City 38-yard line. We're lined up again. Mahomes dropping back from the 38. He'll look to the left and throw to the left. Worthy not there this time. It does bring up a 2nd down and 10. 6 minutes and 26 seconds left to go. 6 minutes and 26 seconds here left to go. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Everything good. 2nd down and 10. Anytime I say uh-oh, just imagine that it's Mario dealing with some kind of technical difficulty. We're good right now here, guys. 2nd and 10. Single back formation. Kansas City with the football at their own 37. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff to the left-hand side. Goes Isaiah Pacheco, and Pacheco gets out to the 44. This will bring up a 3rd down and 4. It's 3rd down and manageable, but where do we go from here? Kansas City looking to pick a big first down. Looking to pick up a big first down. Another 3rd down situation today for the Chiefs at Arrowhead. A conversion right now would be huge for Kansas City. And if they cannot convert, they are not going to trust Harrison Butker. Obviously, this is way too far. They are on their own 44-yard line either way. 3rd down and 4. Here is the snap. Mahomes dropping back. He'll wind up and fire. Looking for flags. Not going to get one. 4th down and 4. Mahomes just shaking his head saying these officials are against me. It's 4th down and 4, and the Chiefs will have to punt. Okay, punt team going to come out right now. 5:43 here left to go in this 3rd quarter. And then we've got a 4th quarter, and this game will be over. Week 14 almost in the books, guys. Lots of upsets this week. Honestly, starting with the Titans beating the Browns. I was upset by the Cowboys losing to the Detroit Lions. Another upset with the Saints beating the Buccaneers. Yeah, you heard that right. Here is the punt. It takes a bounce. It goes all the way back to about the 13-yard line. And we'll start this drive on the 12. 1st and 10 coming up for the Houston Texans. They might cut back to another commercial break here with 5:36 left to go. Okay, I've got Bubba Jack in the chat. I've got Lance Bowers in the chat right now. Kelsey looks baked. Kelsey looks stoned, says Tame the Wizard. Yeah, he's definitely not moving around very well out here, guys. None of these pass catchers have been doing very good for any of these two teams, except for Nico Collins. A marine biologist, says Todd Tier. Okay, all right. Baker Mayfield. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Was there holding? I don't see it. Is Bud legal for Texas yet? No, Stefan, it's not. It's funny to hear that Patty is crying when the refs are against him. During this run, the refs were all for the Chiefs. So good to see that that's not the case anymore. Okay, Titans and Saints are just hurting their 2026 draft picks with wins. That's a good point, Joseph. That's a good point. You going to watch the World Cup next year? Yeah, Christian, I'm going to watch the World Cup next year. Let's go. By the way, I loved playing soccer in high school. The problem was that I'm not much of a runner, so I didn't make varsity times. And because of that, instead of playing soccer in high school, I switched over to theater, which is, I guess, why I'm pretty decent at doing this. I'm okay at this because I did theater in high school, but my first love was actually soccer, Christian. So, yes, I am going to cover the World Cup. I am fired up for it. I've been a soccer fan for most of my life. Not all of my life, most of my life. But, yeah, I will be covering the World Cup in 2026. Let's see. What's your favorite team in the AFC South? Right now, it's got to be the Houston Texans. My favorite team in the AFC South is the Houston Texans. I don't know, man. I do like the Jacksonville Jaguars. Something about the Indianapolis Colts. I don't know. All the teams seem like underdogs. I'll tell you that my least favorite is Tennessee. I liked Tennessee when they had A.J. Brown and they had I liked Tennessee when they had A.J. Brown and Derrick Henry and Mike Vrabel running the show. Back then, Tennessee used to be good, but right now they're hands down my least favorite in that division. Let's see. Do you have any idea what a balm can do? We're going to gloss over that one. Thank you, Kim. Eric Dexter, Jags fan in the house saying Chiefs need to win. Okay, Jags fan, what's going on, man? Jags are frauds, says Tame the Wizard. Soccer is the real football. Football. Okay, guys, we're back to the American football. Here's the snap from the 26-yard line, a wind-up and a throw, and this pass is incomplete. Incomplete pass brings up a 2nd down and 10 with 5 minutes and 32 seconds left to go. The Houston Texans on their own 12-yard line after the Chiefs punted that one away. It is Houston Texans football. They're lined up on the 12. The opening play was an incomplete pass. We've got a 2nd down and 10 coming up for the boys in, I guess, blue. They're wearing white jerseys with real, black pants. Doesn't matter. 2nd down for Houston. Shotgun formation. C.J. Stroud takes the snap. He hands it off to Woody Marks. Woody Marks going to patiently look for a gap. The patience not paying off here. That's going to be no gain. 3rd down and 10 coming up. The clock continues ticking. So clock is hot. Houston Texans might 3 and out right now, and we could see Kansas City take the field once again. 3rd down and 10. A 3rd down and 10 lined up on the left hash right now. Woody Marks goes nowhere. He's tackled by 3 different Chiefs players. Okay, here we go, folks. Shotgun formation for C.J. Stroud. 3rd down and 10, looking to get a big 1st down now. He'll drop back at his own 12-yard line. He'll wind up and throw. This pass incomplete. It looks like it might have been a catch. Are they saying it's not caught? Christian Kirk. They're saying not caught. Christian Kirk doesn't believe it. He doesn't want to give the officials the football. Here's the replay. Christian Kirk makes the grab. Oh, he dropped it for sure. Come on, Kirk. Nice try. That is definitely a dropped pass. It's a 4th down and 10. It's a 4th down and 10 for sure. Off the ground all day. Just show me one replay of that. Good job by the officials to get that right in real time. So maybe the officials getting better as this game goes on. They started off rough here on Sunday Night Football. Tommy Townsend tries to kick that one to the moon. It gets a lot of height, but not a lot of distance. It bounces out of bounds at the Houston 48-yard line. Kansas City takes over inside of enemy territory. 1st down, Kansas City inside of Houston territory. Let's see where the Chiefs go from here. Okay, guys, commercial break. Go figure. Once again, for those of you joining the live stream now, we've got 4:35 left to go. If you're a Houston Texans fan, this is the rest of your schedule, guys. Rest of your schedule. On the 14th in Week 15, you'll have the Cardinals at Houston at NRG Stadium. Then in Week 16, this will be the 21st. This would be right before Christmas. This is the week before Christmas. Sunday before Christmas? Yeah. Christmas is on. Got it. Okay, cool. So, Week 16, Raiders at Texans. Texans got a matchup there. They should be able to win these 2 games. It gets tricky once again. Week 17, the Texans at Chargers. Week 18, the Colts at Texans. Tough matchups. We don't know what time these 2 teams are going to play. And if you are a Chiefs fan, good game on Christmas, guys, but let's go from the top to the bottom. Week 15, Chargers at Chiefs. Week 16, Chiefs at Titans. Week 17, Broncos at Chiefs. This will be Thursday night football. This will be Christmas football. And then Week 18, TBD, but all of these games are probably going to happen on Sunday after the new year. It's going to be after the new year for sure. For Week 18, and it'll be after all those big bowl games. We're going to have multiple college football bowl games. I don't know how my voice is going to hold up to it. I might have to trim back on some of the games, guys, just to, kind of cherry pick those as we go on. Or maybe if Santino is feeling better by then, we can have him fill in some of these games. Okay, guys. Well, don't need that. Don't need that. I'm thinking we can start bringing out the Week 15 pick'ems. I'm thinking we can start picking out the Week 15 pick'ems. Game schedule, browse, weekly game schedule. I'm thinking I can do Week 15 pick'ems already and start pivoting at this point. Let me go to my Canva profile. Please stand by. Please stand by. We are in the middle of a commercial break, guys. I'll download that file here momentarily. Week 15, share. It's going to be page 15. Man, my schedule is not made for the rest of the season. That's okay. I got Week 15 made, though, and we're going to download that here real quick. So our next commercial break, I will break out the next schedule for next week. We got a 1st and 10 coming back from our commercial break right now. The Kansas City Chiefs at the 48-yard line, the opening play after the punt. This is going to be a snap, and Mahomes is going to fake the handoff. He'll air this out, a shot to the end zone, a deep shot. Tyquan Thornton grabs it, but it is broken up by the defense. An amazing play by Kamari Lassiter of the Houston Texans defense to break up a for sure touchdown grab. Kamari Lassiter, a hero on that play. Wow. That was a touchdown, folks. That would have been a touchdown if not for the Kamari Lassiter punching of the football. Tyquan Thornton absolutely had that football in his hands. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Kansas City Chiefs inside of Houston Texans territory. Motion on the field right now. Here's the snap, throws to the flat. Rashee Rice looking for a block. Travis Kelce does nothing, but Rice still finds a way to pick up a couple yards. It brings up a 3rd down and 3, 7-yard gain. Left-hand side, he was looking for Travis Kelce to block, and Travis Kelce's just standing there like, like, dude, at least get your hands up, man. You're playing football. Just because you didn't get the target doesn't mean you're not playing. 3rd down and 3. The clock is still ticking right now. 3rd down and 3, shotgun formation, trips to the right-hand side, waiting for the snap right now. Patrick Mahomes sends a man in motion. It's Travis Kelce who just does a quick little stutter step. He drops back. Mahomes is in trouble. Mahomes gets chased. Mahomes is faster than all these big guys. He'll pick up the 1st down, and down he goes. Mahomes, looks like he's going to run this off. Okay, Mahomes is okay. Might need some shin guards. That probably hurt. Mahomes went down. He picked up a 1st down, though, out to the Houston 26. So big pickup there for Mahomes from the 41-yard line to the 26-yard line. That's a good scramble for Patty. So here's the snap. It's a handoff. Out to the right-hand side goes Isaiah Pacheco, a 2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8. 3:07 left to go. The clock continues ticking. So Kansas City approaching the red zone. It's a 2nd down and 8 at the Houston 24-yard line. Kansas City 4 yards shy right now. 4 yards shy. Ooh, Houston looking to get 8-5 with Indianapolis right now. That would be huge. 4 yards shy of the red zone. Patrick Mahomes under center. Single back formation. One lone receiver at the bottom of the screen. He fakes the toss. Mahomes will bootleg out to the left-hand side. This time Mahomes going to take matters into his own hands. 3rd down and 2 coming up after a 6-yard run to the left-hand side. Clock again stops for no one. Suddenly, Texans stopped playing good football, says Ryan Radford. I know, dude. It kind of just happened out of nowhere. Let use Hunt touchdown, says Mario Dixon. Okay. All right, guys. So 3rd down and 2 from the Houston 18-yard line. They only need a field goal to tie. Motion on the field. Here's the snap. There's a play action, a windup, and a throw behind him. Incomplete pass. 4th down and 2. Stops the clock with 1:54. Do you trust Butker or no? Do you go for this or no? 4th down and 2 at the Houston 18-yard line. Houston 18-yard line. We are inside of the red zone. Do you go for it or no? I don't know. That's a tough one, guys. They are lining up to let Butker kick. So Bucker going to line this up. He missed one earlier. It's a 36-yard field goal for Harrison Bucker. Let's see if he can knock this back from the left hash. The kick is up. The kick is swerving. It's good. Oh, man, too close for comfort there, but it is good. Harrison Bucker manages to put it through the uprights, and that was way too close for comfort, man. That literally was an inch from going doink again. Okay. Well, it's there. And I wonder if my matchups I can change now. Yes. Week 15, guys. We've got Christmas games. Not yet. Christmas games will be week 17. The week of the 11th. Next week, Thursday Night Football, Buccaneers at Falcons. Y'all, Buccaneers at Falcons. Then for Sunday, I've got 3 games. It'll be the Buffalo Bills at New England Patriots. We'll also have another Sunday game here with the Lions and the Rams. That should be a good one. And the Dallas Cowboys looking to get a win over the Minnesota Vikings. Monday Night Football next week is going to be Steelers at Dolphins. This is your Week 15 schedule, guys. Week 15 is out, and if you're looking to do your Week 15 pick'ems, you can go and do that now. Get your picks early so you don't forget to do so. Okay, guys. So, 4th down and 2. The Chiefs got points. Not a whole lot of them, but they got points nevertheless. Here's the kickoff. This goes back to Houston. They do get a return. Out to the 10, the 15, the 20. Going to be brought down at the 23, maybe the 24-yard line. It's 1st and 10 coming up with 1:46 here left to go. 1:46 left to go for the Houston Texans. What week can they alternate the late games, says Northern DC. What you talking about, Willis? Bears ease Team Browns. 4th quarter is going to hell, says Sue Mullins. Move it, Houston. Stroud looks drunk out there. Uh-oh. That's not good. Bucker is a good kicker. He's a bit of a slump, that's all, says Richard. Tied game. He's in a bit of a slump, that's all. That's what he says. Richard, he's in a bit of a slump, Richard. Okay, guys, I'm stepping away from the chat. Houston Texans all tied up. The game is 10-10. Here comes the pressure. Stroud throws this away. Woody Marks was the eligible receiver. It's an incomplete pass. No grounding here. Woody Marks was the intended receiver. There was a receiver in the area. C.J. Stroud felt the pressure coming in quickly. Blitz dialed up here, and C.J. Stroud, it's actually great job by this Kansas City Chiefs defense. So 2nd down and 10. Football at the Houston 23. The Houston Texans have the ball right now. It is a shotgun formation. Trips to the left-hand side right now, and C.J. Stroud will take it. He will hand this to Woody Marks. He bounces off of the defense. He'll go forward and gain nothing. It's a 3rd down and 10, and the Houston Texans might have to punt. The Chiefs, all of a sudden in the second half, have come to life, and Houston doesn't know what to do with themselves. A 3rd down and 10. Houston looking for a monster conversion right now. 3rd and extra long. Let's see. Chris Jones looking at the camera. Chris Jones celebrating right now. It is 3rd down, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd down. 1 minute left to go in the 3rd. Shotgun formation. Trips to the right this time from the 23-yard line. The blitz comes in quickly. C.J. Stroud's in trouble. He'll wind up and throw. Incomplete pass. This will bring up a 4th down and 10. It stops the clock with 51 seconds. 4th down and 10. And the Chiefs defense gets a beautiful stop right now. They might throw a late flag here for grounding. Fourth down. So no, they're not going to drop a flag right here for that. Here comes the punt team for the Houston Texans. Tommy Townsend getting his work in right now. Coach told Houston to stop playing, says Lost Words. I guess so. D'Amico Ryans, his defense also stopped playing. Here's the snap. Here is the punt. This one goes way, way back. A much better punt for Tommy Townsend this time. A fair catch at the 37-yard line. Kansas City will take over now. 1st and 10 for the red team. 44 seconds left to go in this quarter. Kansas City going to take the field. Patrick Mahomes at the 38-yard line. Here we go. Okay. I just watched Forrest Gump's, and he was in Bama's. In Alabama, she was screaming hammer. Okay. I like shrimp. First and 10. 44-yard line, 2 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom. Motion on the field this time. Looks like it's Noah Gray. That's the motion man. Here's the snap and the drop back on first and 10. Mahomes fakes the toss. He's on the run. He'll wind up and throw. He does find a man, and Rashee Rice gets blown up. Oh, he'll push himself back up, but Rashee Rice got his stuff rocked. Wow. Rashee Rice took a big hit. He took it on the chin. Grown man shot. Jalen Petrie absolutely smashed him into 2026. Jalen Petrie, boy, oh boy. That was brutal. Oh, man. He looked like a crash test dummy. Rashee Rice gets back up on his feet. That was a brutal hit, guys. I got a second down. And 10 from the 38-yard line. That's what we like to watch in football, guys. That's a good handoff to the right-hand side. Goes Pacheco. It brings up a 3rd down and 5. Hey, gorgeous. You all right? It's going. 4th quarter about to hit. I don't know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please stand by. We're going to do another word from our sponsors. This is actually the end of the quarter. We go to the 4th quarter, guys. Give me about 90 seconds. I will be back. My wifey just stepped in, so I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Another word from our sponsors. I will be right back.
All right, babe. I'm done with my work. Want to get busy?
I'm a little busy right now, but if you're looking to score, you can help me with some of the chores.
First and 10, and he opens up with a sweep to the right-hand side. But the obvious play isn't going to impress the wife. It's a short gain, and he's going to have to do more if he wants to score. 2nd down and 8, and he runs a counterattack as he wipes down these counters clean. But oh no, he knocks over the baby food, and that's going to get everywhere. It's going to force the laundry. A huge mistake by the offense, and she's literally mopping the floor with this guy. I'm starting to think that he might not score after all, and he's going to have to do something huge here to make up for that penalty. 3rd down, and our guy breaks out the lawnmower. An incredible move as he chews up huge yardage. He's attacking the outside zone with hedge cutters. He cuts left, he cuts right, but it's all going to come down to the official review.
All right, babe, I'm done. I did all the chores. Are you still down?
Yeah, but I need you to do one more thing for me. I need you to shave.
And there it is, folks. Time for one last play. The Dollar Shave Club Groom and Zoom with sandalwood scented shave butter that goes on clear so you can see what you're shaving. A weighted, non-slip handle with 360 control and a signature 6-blade head with a lubricating strip so you can handle even the most sensitive areas with confidence. He runs the final play, and she says, "It's good! Our man will score! He is in! Touchdown!" Unbelievable, man. I cannot wait to watch those highlights. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was the final time I will show that ad this week. I think that is it. We are just waiting to hear back from our Dollar Shave Club sponsors right now. Right now, that's going to be it. So, how did you guys like that one, guys? We are doing a promo right now for Dollar Shave Club, in case you could not tell. 25% off your entire basket using the link in the description down below. Our promo code is FootballN, as in Football Nation, 25. FootballN25, and you'll get 25% off your entire basket. And if you guys want to drop a super chat, I encourage you to resist the urge to drop a super chat and instead take that money and pick up something from the Dollar Shave Club. It does help out this channel in a very big way. Okay. We'll go with this one. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Love you too. Okay. All right, guys. So we are in the middle of this commercial break. 15 minutes left to go in this 4th quarter. This game just now getting to it. Okay, 3rd down and 5 when we get back right now. Let's cut over. Here's the quick snap on 3rd down and 5. Mahomes from the 42-yard line going to air this out upfield. That's intercepted. What? Coming back from the commercial break, the opening play of the quarter. It's picked off by Kamari Lassiter. 1st down, Houston. Opening play of the 4th quarter, an interception for the Texans defense. It's 1st and 10, Houston. Immediately coming out of that commercial break, they decide to run deep. And Patrick Mahomes, not enough on that one. It was intended for Marquise Hollywood Brown, but Mahomes underthrew him, and Kamari Lassiter, right place at the right time. 15 minutes on the board. We are all tied up 10-10. It's 1st and 10 at the Houston 18-yard line. 1st and 10 at the Houston 18. This Houston Texans defense is mean, man. This Houston Texans defense is mean. Okay. William, thank you, William Webster. We got a pistol, we got an I formation motion on the snap. Here is a handoff to the right-hand side. Looks like Woody Marks going to pick up 4 yards. It starts the clock, guys. 2nd down and 6. 2nd down and 6. C.J. Stroud, hands on the helmet, trying to hear what the coach is saying on the sideline. D'Amico Ryans looks like he's just going to let his team work, though. Stroud making a call. Stroud says what he has to say. Break! They line up. 2nd down and 6 coming up for Houston. 28 degrees right now in the stadium. There's the drop back. The blitz coming in. C.J. Stroud is crushed, and they are serving C.J. Stroud pancakes. Oh, man, C.J. Stroud got hit bad by George of the Jungle. George Karlaftis, a sack, a loss of 11. 3rd down and 17. George of the Jungle with a huge bag. George Karlaftis. 3rd down and 17 to the Houston 9-yard line. Huge blitz dialed up, and C.J. Stroud got absolutely dropped. 3rd down and forever. Can Houston convert? There's a lot of adversity here on this play. 3rd down and 17. Shotgun formation. Here is the snap. C.J. Stroud steps through the pocket. He'll wind up and throw. The catch is made. Xavier Hutchinson picks up exactly 17 yards. 3rd down and 17, and you pick up exactly 17 yards. 1st down, Houston Texans. Wow. Wow. 1st down, Houston. D'Amico Ryans cool as a cucumber right now. Not worried about it at all. Great job by Hutchinson. Okay. Actually, that might have been Jaden Higgins. Here's the snap. Higgins actually gets the target on this. That's Jalen Noel. That's Jalen Noel who gets the catch here on this one. It's a 2nd down and 3 after a 7-yard grab. Football. Now at the 33-yard line. Houston Texans, a 2nd down and 3. Houston at their own 33. The Texans pushing their way towards midfield, going towards Chiefs territory. You can see it on the drive charts down below. Your top 3 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen here as well, guys. Shotgun formation. C.J. Stroud takes it. He hands this off to Woody Marks, who will pick up a yard on the play down at the 34. It brings up a 3rd down and 2. So 3rd down and 2. Country kisses. You know what you're doing out there. Appreciate you, country, taking care of the chat right now. Thank you to all the moderators taking care of the chat right now. 3rd down and 2. Mods, if you guys want to ping me after this game, I feel like I haven't had much chat with you guys in a while on the Facebook page. So moderators, I'm going to ping you guys after this game. I hope that's okay. I know it's going to be late after this one. 3rd down and 2 coming up. Motion on the field here from Jalen Noel, who's actually in the shotgun. He'll get the end around to the left-hand side. Noel on 3rd down and 2 gets nothing. It'll be a 4th down and 2, and the Chiefs get the stop. 4th down and 1 is what my cheat sheet says. Uh-oh, hold the phone. There's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. This is going to be holding on the offense. I can see the, yep, there it is. There it is. And here's the call. Holding offense. That penalty will actually be declined. It'll bring up a 4th down and 1. It'll bring up a 4th down and 1. So, 4th down and 1 at the Houston 35. I think it's time to punt here. Houston on their own half right now. Houston not exactly like Dan Campbell. The score is still tied up 10-10. We could go into overtime right now, guys. We could end up going into overtime. Waiting for the snap and the punt. Punt team out for Houston. 4th down and 1. They send this away. It's a high-hanging punt. It goes way back. It's signaled a fair catch at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs, and we're going to end this game here soon, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you worry. This game will be over soon enough. Wow, the O-line is selling, says it's Mag. N. Megan, what's going on? Saludos hasta Kansas City, or desde Kansas City. Punting again, says Dan Elmos. Dan, it's punt practice today. Okay. Houston offense needs help, says Todd Tier. Chiefs are a second half team. I agree with that, RBI man. Ace of Spades. What's up, Ace of Spades? The Ace of Spades in the house. Wild game. Who would have known? FKC. Chiefs comeback. Mahomes, let's go. All right, guys, let's go Chiefs. Let's score on this drive. Very disappointing year for my Texans. We need to blow up the coaching situation. No, Duke, no way. I think one of the best combos that we have seen. I'll totally disagree with that. By the way, I do have a special place in my heart for the Houston Texans. I wrote to all 32 NFL teams, and the only team that ever sent me anything back was the Houston Texans. So I got much love for Houston. Okay, so I have a very special place in my heart right now. Okay. All right. Okay. Do you want to tell the people? Do you want to just holler in the microphone? I missed a big moment, guys. Looks like I just missed a big moment.
Sammy just crawled.
For the first time. So it looks like our baby boy just crawled for the first time. I wish I could be there for that. I missed that one right now. Looks like everything is okay. Everything is okay. I just missed a big milestone right now. That's okay, though, right? I'll see him crawl plenty, and I'll probably really hope that he stops crawling at some point, too. But a huge milestone. As soon as this stream is over, guys, I'm sorry. I love you guys, but I'm ditching y'all to go hang out with my baby. He should be asleep right now, but he's been staying up a little later these days because Daddy's been staying up a little later. So, anyways. So the baby is crawling for the first time right now at 7.5 months. Oh, man. Okay, 1st and 10 coming up right now, guys. 1st and 10 at the Kansas City 22. Isn't it funny how kids work? You spend the first 2 years of their lives teaching them how to walk and talk, and then the next 16 years of their lives telling them to shut up and sit down. 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. Here's the snap, a drop back in Mahomes against the pressure. The blitz coming in. He'll wind up and throw incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10. 11:19 left to go. The pass is incomplete. Isn't that funny how it works? You spend all that time trying to teach them how to walk and talk, and then you just need them to stop moving. Stop wiggling. Stop moving. Sit down. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Kansas City Chiefs. They're still on their own 22-yard line. 11 minutes and 19 seconds. We might see punt here. Shotgun formation. Mahomes takes the snap. The 4-man rush coming in. Every yard is a hard-fought battle. Mahomes across the body. Bad throw on the run. Don't know what that was. Ugh. Oh, that was an ugly throw, Patrick. That was an ugly throw. An ugly throw there, and a throw of the flag here. Looks like the white hat saw something. Flag on the play. Never mind. There is no foul on the play. 3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 10 at the Kansas City 22-yard line. 11:13 left to go. So, Esapole. 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 Seems like a random combination of letters, but that's his name. Esapole. Trips to the left-hand side. Travis Kelce walking over into the slot with absolutely no interest to play football. Here's the snap, dropping back. Mahomes surveying. Mahomes on the scramble. Mahomes to the 20. Mahomes to the 25. He takes the hit. He sheds the hit. He gets to the 30. Down at the 31. It's 4th down and 1. And I wonder if the Chiefs have a little more chutzpah than the Houston Texans and might go for it here. I've got a 4th down and 1. What will they do, guys? Will they punt? Or will they go for it? Mahomes, 4th down and 1 at the Kansas City 31. 4th down and 1 at the Kansas City 31. Do you go for it or do you punt? If you're Dan Campbell, you go for it. Right now, the Chiefs think that they're the Lions. They're in a shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Mahomes will drop back on 4th down. Mahomes fires. It's broken up. Incomplete pass. 1st down, Houston. And this puts them inside of field goal range. What were you thinking, Andy Reid? What were you thinking? I could understand it to go for it on even the 40-yard line. But on your own 31, Kaimi Fairbairn can knock this back and win the game for the Houston Texans at this point. It's a 1st and 10 for Houston. Houston, happy about it. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line in Kansas City territory. Just 10 yards, 11 yards shy of the red zone. So 1st and 10. I know, right? If you were going to go for it, you should have handed that off to Kareem Hunt. Single back formation at the 31-yard line. The Houston Texans with the football. 2 receivers to the top of the screen. It's a snap and a handoff to Woody Marks. Woody Marks takes this one out to the right hash. He gets to the 26-yard line. This will bring up a 2nd down and 5. It's a 5-yard gain. Clock will start ticking once again with 10:05 left to go. Clock will start ticking once again with 10:05 left to go. 2nd down. Looks like a 2nd down and 4 at the Kansas City 25. 2nd down and 4. Houston doesn't need much here. They've got themselves set up in field goal range. Here is the snap. Here is the handoff. Woody Marks will pick up 2 yards. It brings up a 3rd down and 4. Ooh, a 3rd down and 3. Looks like Daisy is in here now. Hi, Daisy. We got the dogs coming up into the office now. Thank you very much, Romeo Contreras. 9:24 here left to go. 3rd down and 3. The Houston Texans have the football inside of Kansas City territory from the 24-yard line. Now, Houston doesn't need to score a touchdown, but a touchdown would be huge. Motion on the field, going to the top of the screen. Jalen Noel. C.J. Stroud on 3rd down and 3, facing a 3-man rush. He's got to get through Chris Jones. He breaks that tackle. He's got to get the ball out. He finds a man. Catch is made. Looks like this is going to be Higgins who makes the grab, and that's good for a C.J. Stroud. Houston Texans. 1st down. Catch made inside the red zone from the 24-yard line to the 16. On 3rd down and 3, that's an 8-yard pickup. That's a 1st down, Houston. 1st and 10 inside the red zone at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Make sure I close that door. Don't want to baby hear me shouting. I'm up on my feet. 8:21 left to go. Motion on the field. C.J. Stroud takes the snap. He fakes the handoff. He goes to the left-hand side. C.J. on the move. He'll pick up a couple of yards inside the 15, down at the 13. It's a 3-yard scramble to the left-hand side. The clock continues ticking. 2nd down and 7 inside the red zone. Chad saying Baby Mario going to be walking by the end of this game. Don't say that, bro. Don't say that. Okay, 7:57 left. You can hear the dogs barking right now. 7:50 left to go in this football game. It's a 2nd down and 7 at the Kansas City 13-yard line. Texans inside of the red zone. We are in a single back formation. Houston, step back right here from C.J. Stroud. He'll take the snap. He'll hand this off. Right-hand side. Woody Marks gets to the 10. Woody Marks gets to the 5. Gets the 1st down. It's not a touchdown. Woody Marks a little slow. His eyes may be crossed. Slow to get up. Needs some help right here. It's a 1st and goal coming up for the Houston Texans, and it doesn't get much better than this right now if you're a Houston Texans fan. It does not get much better than this if you're a Houston Texans fan. First and goal. Tottenham Hotspur, says Mexico. 7:19, guys. The clock has stopped. Woody Marks, I don't know if he got something in his eyes. Maybe he got hit so hard he lost a contact lens. I've literally seen that happen. It's a first and goal from the 5-yard line. Woody Marks runs off to the sideline here. I've literally seen players get hit so hard they lose a contact lens. It's happened. Chubb isn't playing tonight. No, Chubb is playing tonight. He got just one carry. Dare Ogunbowale coming in right now. I don't know if Chubb's got injured or not. I don't know if Nick Chubb got injured or not, but I actually don't see him on the field here, Dan Almos. It is first and goal. The clock has been punched in once again. 7 minutes here left to go in this football game. First and goal for the Houston Texans at the Kansas City 5. Shotgun formation. Motion on the field from Jalen Noel. C.J. Stroud takes the snap. Dare Ogunbowale gets the carry. Dare gets inside the end zone. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans will score! It is Dare Ogunbowale! 6 points on the board. It is 16-10 now. The Houston Texans punch this one in. The Houston Texans will punch this one in. Okay, well done by the Houston Texans. Here comes the extra point attempt to make it a 7-point game. Getting intense right now, guys. It is getting intense, but here comes the extra point attempt from the left hash. 6:55 left to go, 6:56 left to go. The snap, the hold, the kick, the extra point attempt is up and good. The score, 17-10. It's a 7-point game, guys. Houston with a big lead right now, 70.5. Let's go. Continuing to grow. Chiefs 6-7, says Mexico. Go Texans, says Lance. Still true to form. Lance Bowers did commit to that. Thank you, Lance. Let's go, bro. I actually forgot about that, but how could I forget? That deserves 2 fist bumps because you put 2 in there. 2 fist bumps from our boy Lance Bowers right now. He made a commitment. He said, I'll give you $5 for every Texans touchdown. He's holding up his end of the deal. Thanks, Lance. I appreciate that, dude. Let's go, bro. Okay. 6:56 left to go in this football game. The Kansas City Chiefs are not done yet, but if they come up empty-handed on this drive, I'm starting to wonder if they will actually be able to pull the rabbit out of the hat. Actually, the Houston Texans are 3-point underdogs. The Chiefs, 3.5-point favorites. You can see that scrolling by at the bottom of the screen right now. The over-under for today was 41 points. We are still at the under, sitting at 27 right now. Sitting at 27 right now. Let's see. Andy Reid play calling. Question mark, says Zcam. Let's see. Anyone remember the Houston Oilers head coach, Bum Phillips? Late 70s, early 80s. Texans blow, but they should cover. Okay, dude, let's go, man. Zebra, kicked by a zebra. Yikes, you ever been kicked or bitten by a zebra? That probably hurts. Good golly, Ogunbowale, Mr. Izzy Dizzy, I know. Mr. Izzy Dizzy, Dare Ogunbowale scores the touchdown on that play. It went up to 5 points. Okay, we are in the middle of a quick commercial break, guys. I guess my stats and all of my stuff doesn't really matter anymore. This game is almost over. Ooh, I do have one that we could totally hit. We could totally hit right now. Let's take a quick look and see what's going on in this chat room. Over 7,000 people hanging out with us, guys. Please do not forget to smash that like button. I know every YouTuber says it all the time, and it's super annoying. But how many of you guys have been here for 5, 10, 15 minutes? If that is you, help a brother out. Smash that like button. We are close to 2,000 likes on this video. This is going to be the biggest stream of the day right now. Sunday Night Football, Kansas City Chiefs and Houston Texans. I'd love to get the biggest like count of the day for this one. All right, guys. So we are going to get a kickoff here. The Houston Texans did just score. It is 17-10. Here comes the kickoff from Houston to Kansas City. There's the kickoff. This one goes way back here. Not going to be returned. And we'll start this drive on the 35-yard line. Houston sends it back to Kansas City. Kansas City has possession right now. Kansas City, the projected favorites right now. Couple fourth down opportunities here squandered by the Kansas City Chiefs. They've gone for it on fourth down twice today. Both times, no bueno. Chiefs on 1st and 10. Single back formation. Kareem Hunt gets the carry to the left-hand side. He goes. He decides to use the blocks ahead of him. And from the 35-yard line, he gets out to the 41. Maybe even the 42. 2nd down and 4 coming up right now. Thank you guys to those of you who just subscribed to the channel. Look at those names rolling in right now. Thank you, Joe. Joe with the snow. Thank you very much, sir. Cheers to you. It's funny, Joe, because you say that, but looks can be deceiving. 2nd down and 4. The clock is ticking with 6:24. The clock is ticking with 6:24. Motion on the field from Xavier Worthy here. Mahomes takes the snap and hands that off. This will go nowhere as Kareem Hunt is driven back. 3rd down and 4 coming up right now. The clock continues ticking, and just like that, I wonder if I got anything that can make that sound. Maybe it's this one. That's not exactly the bell tolling. I'm trying to get the bell to toll. Not exactly. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's okay. I was trying to make a big gong sound. That didn't really work. But the bell tolls right now. It's a 3rd down and 4. Welcome to 1st down. We got Ty. We got Ty Hall. Ty Hall lead. Or Ty Hall led. Ty Hall led. What's going on? Appreciate that. 3rd down and 4. Patrick Mahomes on 3rd down. Incomplete. 3rd down and 4. Mahomes takes the snap, looks for an option. Nobody around. It brings up a 4th down. It brings up a 4th down. And so, 4th down and 4. Are they going to go for it, or are the Chiefs going to punt again? Chiefs on their own 41-yard line. Chiefs, Danielle Hunter was in his face, by the way. Rashee Rice, the intended receiver. Looks like Kansas City going to talk about it right now. Timeout has been called by the Chiefs. So timeout has been called. It is 4th down and 4 at the 41-yard line. What do you do at this point? What would you do? If you were Andy Reid, would you go for it on 4th down and 4 at the Kansas City 41? You can see this right here, guys. They are on their own half of midfield. This is exactly where they're at. You can see it down below. Do you go for it, or do you punt? You've got 5 minutes and 31 seconds left to go in this football game, and it looks like the Kansas City Chiefs realize that time is not on their side, and they can't exactly trust the defense right now, so they are lining up to go for it. Whether they actually make a play or not is yet to be seen. This could be a fake right here. They could be trying to get the hard count. D'Amico Ryans' team a little too, they're going for it. 4th down and 4. Mahomes will step up and throw. It's incomplete. It's intended for Rashee Rice, and the defense makes a stop on the play. Well done by the Houston Texans defense. Let's go. Houston Texans gets a stop. 1st down for Houston. That could be all she wrote. The Texans take over again in scoring position, and Kaimi Fairbairn from here would only have to kick a 59-yarder. We're not even looking at 60. You can see the Texans just getting fired up right now, banging the helmets right here. 1st and 10. That's big energy coming from the Houston Texans defense. That's big D energy. Did I say that? What? I did. Okay. Looks like RWG Gaming saying, please give me a shout out. What's going on, RWG? Thanks for checking in, bro. Appreciate you. Oh, well, says Steele. Game over, says 859. Spider. Let's go, says Love Y'all. Thanks, RWG. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate that, man. Fist bumps to RWG Gaming. Okay, man. Okay. Playoff prediction, says Kai. playoff prediction, says Kai. Well, not much left to predict right here, guys. A lot of this is going to be changing here between today and tomorrow. The Broncos are at number 1. The Colts have dropped down to number 7. The Steelers in at number 4. So a lot is changing right now. Taking a look at this, number 2 would play number 7. Number 3 would play number 6. Number 4 would play number 5. The same is true on this side. But all of this is going to change today. I literally, if you guys take a screenshot of this and then take a look at it tomorrow, it's going to look like, why did you shuffle everything around? All of this is going to change tremendously after today. All of this is going to change tremendously after today. So, taking a look at the chats right now, 71K. We're on our way there, man. We're on our way there. Shout out to Shouting? Question mark, says top tier. Scott, how many rings? KC has regressed. They have, Davey. They sure have. It switches by week. It changes by game, J1. This changes literally by game, bro. Like, if I do this now and then we cover a game with the Eagles and the Chargers tomorrow, which we will cover depending on a win or a loss for one team or the other, I'm going to have to change it again. I'm literally going to just have to go turn around and change it again. We're always updating this right now. It's not just me. Luckily, Santino has helped out in a big way. Looks like Wayne just checking in. What's going on, Wayne? I see you, big dog. What's up? T. Kubler. Haven't seen you today. What's up, T. Kubler? Money, 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 money. Money. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Rome Contreras. Appreciate that, man. What's good? Someone says, what's good? That's Blastin'. What up, Blastin'? Let's go, Texans. All right, Texans fans. This channel, I am live from San Antonio, Texas. The 210, the Alamo City. So, again, I have love in my heart for H-Town. We are in a single back formation. CJ Stroud was about to take the knee, and it looks like a timeout will be called right here by the Houston Texans. So running in, stopping the clock, first timeout right here for the Houston Texans. We are live in San Antonio. Yup. Amarillo by morning. Up from San Antone. Old George Strait. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. Anyways, I'm not George Strait. I'm not the king of country. Shout out from New Zealand, says Reckless. What up, Reckless Media, out in New Zealand. Shout out to my Kiwi brothers. Shout out to the Kiwis. What up, man? Okay. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Motion on the field. Here's the snap. It's a handoff to Woody Mark on 1st and 10. Woody Marks goes nowhere. It brings up a 2nd down and 10. Texans looking to just milk the clock. They are in time management mode, and they know they need to pick up a couple first downs. They can't get off the field right now without picking up at least one first down. They do have a 7-point lead. Honestly, a field goal at this point in the game would win this for the Houston Texans, in my opinion, but we're not there. Hello from Thailand. Funny enough, Alamo City Eats checks in right now. Alamo City Eats in Thailand. We were just talking about it. Motion on the field. Cade Stover on the move. Here's a snap. Here's a handoff. Woody Marks to the left-hand side. Woody Marks gets out to about the, looks like the 38-yard line. That's a 3-yard pickup on 2nd down and 10, 3rd down and 7. I got 2 super chats that just popped in right now. Not a fan of the Texans, but I do love money, says FDJC Engine. You know what's interesting is that a lot of people say that, but they don't treat money like they love money. Like, they don't know how to manage money. The way that you bless this channel, FDJC Engine, something tells me that you are very well versed in your finances. A lot of people say, I love money, but they don't have enough money to do something like this. So thank you, FDJC Engine. Blitz coming in on 3rd down and 7. A wind up and a throw. That pass is incomplete. The flag comes in. It stops the clock with 3:56. 3rd down and 12. It's going to be a false start, guys. Or it's going to be a penalty, maybe an illegal shift. Delay of game against the Houston Texans. So 3rd down and 12. We've got Tsunami, who just made a deposit right now. A donation, excuse me. A deposit. Wow, why did I say that? A donation to Football Nation. Ew, that made me feel gross, bro. Shout out to Tsunami Tat. What's up, Football Nation? Do you think the Cowboys still have a chance? There is a non-zero chance that the Cowboys will make the playoffs. There is a non-zero chance that the Cowboys will make the playoffs. Scott, thank you for gifting out one Football Nation membership. You know what? Let's see if I can't do the same. Whoops. All right, guys, here's the snap. Dropping back on 3rd down and 12. C.J. Stroud airs it out to a wide-open Christian Kirk, and he didn't even try to make the grab. He wasn't even looking for the football. 4th down and 12. Christian Kirk gets like his 2nd target of the day, and that is it. Mr. Izzy Dizzy saying, no, it's 0. It's a non-zero chance. It's a non-zero chance that the Cowboys can get in. Okay. Let's see. Let's do membership gifting. I can gift out 5 memberships. Let's do it. All right, guys. Here is my 5 memberships gifted out to you guys. Waiting for the long snap right now. Here it is, the punt. The Texans send this back to Kansas City. It's signaled a fair catch. Oh, they're going to wrap this up at the 7-yard line. Call it the 8. 1st and 10 for Kansas City. They got a long field to go with 3 minutes and 44 seconds left to go. Ray saying, what if I want one? I don't actually get to choose. I literally just say, hey, I want to gift out 5 memberships, and YouTube will randomly assign them, guys. Randomly assigns them. I promise I have no stake in who gets Football Nation memberships. Okay. So it looks like YouTube randomly assigned these to Scully. Scully did it. Looks like Joe Howland. Looks like Jack Graham. David Mo Daniel getting one. And it looks like CMAT gets one as well. Okay, guys. 1st and 10. Kansas City at the 8-yard line. Shotgun formation. This could be the final drive for the red team. Here's the snap. Mahomes in trouble. Will wind up and throw. And Travis Kelce drops the pass. 3 minutes and 40 seconds. It brings up a 2nd down and 10. Travis Kelce looking like booty juice today. Awful, awful plays for Travis Kelce. Love my membership, says Zeke. Hey, Zeke. Click your custom emojis. Be sure to click your custom emojis. If you guys are new channel members and were gifted channel memberships, guys, you got new emojis out here. If you got a team out there like your San Antonio Spurs, like me, like I mentioned, I'm a Spurs fan. Here's the snap and the drop back. Mahomes in trouble. Will wind up and fire. Tipped up in the air. It's going to be intercepted. Travis Kelce, the intended receiver, and the Texans get the football at the 25. Oh, man, a bad play right there. It's going to be Houston Texans football. 3:32 left to go. The Houston Texans get the football back. The Kansas City Chiefs totally, oh, man, awful play. Azeez Al-Shaair going to come down with the interception as well, man. Azeez Al-Shaair with the interception too. Now, you know what's crazy is that this game is technically still not over. The Kansas City Chiefs have 2 timeouts. There is still the 2-minute warning. And Houston needs to pick up a 1st down if they want to salt this thing away. At the 27-yard line, the Houston Texans will take over. An I formation. C.J. Stroud under center, takes the snap, will hand this off to the left-hand side. Woody Marks gets from the 26 down to the 24. It's a 2-yard pickup, 2nd down and 8. 3 minutes and 27 seconds left to go. 2nd timeout going to be taken here by the Kansas City Chiefs is my guess. Travis Kelce sits down on the sideline, and you see him go, and I don't know if he's upset or if he was just sleeping to begin with today. The dude looks like he's the dude looks like he got into someone's Xanax prescription. He does not look okay. He does not look okay right now. So I got a 2nd down and 8 at the Kansas City 24. Kansas City with 1 timeout remaining here. Kansas City with 1 timeout remaining here. Kelsey, you can see that he is ready to be done. He's going to take a lot of heat for that dropped pass, guys. An offset I formation. C.J. Stroud under center. Motion on the field. It's a snap and a handoff to the right-hand side. They go. They'll get to the 21. It brings up a 3rd down and 5 at the Kansas City 21. Okay. Final timeout taken right now with 3:23. Chiefs have no timeouts remaining here. No timeouts remaining here. If the Texans pick up a 1st down, this game is just about over. Almost over. Casi, pero todavía no. 3rd down and 5. No timeouts remaining for the Kansas City Chiefs. They do need a miracle here. A 1st down. 1st down would be a problem for Kansas City, and it could be all she wrote. From the 21-yard line, Houston in an I formation motion on the field here as Hutchinson goes to the bottom of the screen. A step here from Stroud, a handoff to the right-hand side. Woody Marks takes it to the 15. They pick up the 1st down. 1st down, Houston Texans. 1st down for Houston. It starts the clock again. Travis Kelce has not opened his eyes since dropping that pass. Literally still on the bench right now with his eyes closed. I don't know if he's praying or what. But the clock is stopped with 3:06, and I'm wondering if the Chiefs got an actual injury here or what the deal is. We're lined up once again, guys. The clock should be ticking. Don't know why it's not. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff to the right-hand side. Woody Marks takes this one down to the 14-yard line. They got rid of the scoreboard because they screwed up the clock. They should have had this ticking the entire time. It brings up a 2nd down. Lance Bowers saying, wish Texans would have scored more touchdowns. Thank you, Lance. I appreciate your generosity today, sir. Cheers to you, my friend. A 2nd down and 8. This should take us to about the 2-minute warning here. Thank you, Mr. Lance Bowers. Clock continues to tick. This will take us to the 2-minute warning. Houston going to probably just kneel this thing down for the rest of it. It is 2nd down and 8. They won't have a chance. They do need to pick up another 1st down. 2nd down and 8. If it was a fresh set of downs, maybe not. I don't know. But that might be all she wrote. Guys, I don't see the Chiefs coming back from this. A low-scoring game. Kansas City gave up 17 today. But the Texans held them to 10. And that is the winning recipe. Just score more points than your opponent. And if your defense can hold teams to 10, it's not going to take much to win. We are at the 2-minute warning. Did you guys smash that like button yet? Please don't forget to hit the like button while you guys are here. Thanks again to Lance Bowers for that super chat. Thank you to FDJC Engine once again for the super chats today. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. This has been a lot of fun. It's been a good day today of live streaming. We've been live all day, guys. I started live streaming at 11:30 this morning. We're on hour 11 right now. Yeah, we're on hour 11 right now, so it's been a big day. Texans victory. I'm here in the UK, says Dollar G. What's going on, Dollar G? What up, Dollar G? Happy birthday to Lexi. What's going on, Lexi? I didn't see that, but looks like everyone's saying happy birthday to you, so happy birthday, Lexi. Thoughts on CFP ranking? Not much. I don't have many thoughts on that, but I do appreciate the question. Christian saying, you deserve some good rest, sir. Yeah, so it's my wife's birthday coming up here soon. We're actually going to be going out to wine country in Texas. We're going out to Fredericksburg this weekend, and we're going to spend a couple days out there Friday and Saturday. We're going to take the dogs. We're going to take the baby. It's going to be a good day. But I will get some R&R, much-needed rest and relaxation Friday and Saturday. But the truth of the matter is, boys and girls, truth of the matter is, guys, that this season only lasts X amount of time. And then come February after Super Bowl, going to be hanging out until March Madness rolls around. After March Madness, then we start to get into the April kind of things, and we get into the postseason NBA in May. So it's going to be a while before we start to ramp the operation back up. So you know what they say, man. Make hay while the sun is shining. Shout outs to a $20 super chat from Coach Lenny again today. Thank you, Coach. Thank you very much. Hey, congratulations on your Houston Texans. Shout out to JT, by the way. I told him happy birthday today. Be sure to give him a big hug for me, Coach. Shout out to you and your family, my friend. Thank you so much, Coach Lenny. Can't wait to actually, like, share a beer with you, man. Like, straight up, Coach. Would love that. Would love that. Guys, we are in the middle of a quick commercial break right now, and now the commercial break is over. Here comes the 2nd down and 8 play. 2nd down and 8 from inside the red zone. It's a handoff to Woody Marks, and Woody Marks dives inside the 10, gets to the 9. It's a 3rd down and 4. 3rd down and 4. No way to stop the clock right now. No way to stop the clock right now. This will continue to tick. This will continue to tick. Sonoma is nice too, says Todd Tier. Jonathan saying, Bulls on parade! Okay. Killing in the name of. Different song, but I like the Rage Against the Machine. 3rd down and 4, guys. The Houston Texans, a 1st down here would win it. Here's a snap and a handoff. Woody Marks going to go nowhere on this one. So down he goes. It is going to bring up a 4th down. The Houston Texans going to take their time here. This is where you swap out the offense and the defense. You kick the field goal to make it a 2-possession game. And that is it. If you're Houston, you let this go all the way down to as far as it can go. Then you call the timeout. Looks like 18 months as a channel member for CMC later saying Chiefs 6-7. Stefan Piscano podcast saying season on the line, playoffs on the line, at home. Mahomes goes 0-3. If it wasn't obvious already, it is officially now Mahomes no longer the best quarterback in the league. R.I.P. Chiefs. Stefan Piscano podcast. I love it, dude. I could not have said it better myself. I put my chips in on the Kansas City Chiefs. Santino might actually take the lead on the pick'ems after this week. I made some bad picks, guys. I took the Chiefs this week. I took the Cowboys this week. I took the Bears this week. I lost all of those. We'll stop the clock right now, guys. Hang on. This game is not over. There are 30 seconds left right now. 33 seconds left right now. This comes the extra point, or the field goal right now with 33 seconds left to go. This is to make it a 2-possession game and really ice this thing away. Here comes Kaimi Fairbairn, a 28-yard field goal attempt for the Houston Texans. The snap, the hold, the kick, it's up, it's good. And it looks like the stadium is slowly starting to empty out. All right, guys, 30 seconds left to go. It's a 2-possession game. The Chiefs about to get the football. The Houston Texans played this game well. Put 3 points on the board here for Houston. A pop shot, says Jacob. A field goal. That's it, guys. Greetings, Mario, says Saul. What's up, Saul? Saul Bass saying, I arrived late, but I'm still watching your broadcast. I'll take better late than never, my friend. Shout out to the artist. I've never heard of Lame Boy Jones, but what up, Lame? Why would you want your name to be Lame Boy? I don't understand it. At least be a lame man. Sorry. That field goal, Texans, Lance Bowers. Let's go, dude. I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. Field goal, fist bump. This guy's giving me a little more than $1 a point. I appreciate it. Steel, oh, that garbage juice. Ooh, Steel Menace saying KC is now garbage juice. That stuff that you get when you bring out that bag of garbage on your back, and it's just dripping right now. That's what you're seeing out of the Kansas City Chiefs. I need to work on my pantomiming. All right, guys, Kansas City going to get the football right now. Kansas City going to get the football right now. Reset. Here's the kickoff. This goes back. This will be returned. The 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30. Down at the 30-yard line, 22 seconds left to go. Down at the 30, not much hope left right now for Kansas City. 1st and 10 coming up at the 30. Chiefs are never getting back. The Chiefs are never, ever, ever getting back together, says Cash Mace. I love it, dude. I love it. And you know what? Any dude in this chat can laugh whatever they want to say, but say what you want to say. You know exactly who sings that damn song. We are in a shotgun formation with 22 seconds left to go from the 30-yard line right now. The Houston Texans on defense. The Chiefs looking down the barrel of the Texans' gun. It's a wind-up, a slide right now. It's going to be a catch for Rashee Rice. Mahomes looking for a consolation prize. They're going to spike this football here with 11 seconds left to go. With 11 seconds left to go, they do spike this football right now. They do spike the football right now. I feel strangely depressed, says Go. Oh, no, I'm sorry, buddy. Even if they score, we still win, says VC. That is true, VC. That is true. Travis Kelce on the sideline with a 1,000-yard stare right now. Mahomes hands to the helmet. 2nd down and 10. Patty takes the false start coming in. Every flag on the field just comes raining down. 1st down and 15 coming up. It's a false start. So, there we go. Long live the Patriots dynasty, says Gus Ramos. Lance Bowers, thank you so much, man. He says good night. Appreciate you, Lance Bowers. Thanks for shaking off. Robbie's saying the Chiefs going to shake it off right now. Oh, no, bro. I'm not going down this rabbit hole with you guys. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. 1st and 15. Here's the snap. Going to air this out. Catch is made. Looks like Noah Gray makes the grab, but this will be the end of the game, guys. This is your final score. Final score is going to be 10-20. That's all she wrote. I hope you enjoyed yourselves in today's game, guys. That was awesome, man. That was a lot of fun. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for that super chat. We are just 2 subscribers away. If you haven't subscribed, guys, hit that subscribe button so we can get to 70.7. Would be super cool. Oh, 699. There it is. Okay, a good round number. Thank you guys so much. Chiefs are now 6. The Chiefs are now 6-7. The Chiefs are now 6-7. That is so true. The Chiefs are now 6-7. The Texans are now 8-5. Wow. Nice, dude. Nice. The Chiefs are now 6-7, and the Texans are now 8-5. All right, guys, that is it. I'm going to go hang out with my wife and my son and go watch them crawl around for the first time. It's been a long day today, man. I'd love to hang out with you guys a little bit longer. I hope you all understand why I am leaving family first for me. I will be live tomorrow for Monday Night Football. Week 14 is just about over, guys. I've got Week 15 already in the barrel for you guys. If you want to sign up for Week 15 Pick'ems, footballnationusa.com. You guys can sign up for the weekly Pick'ems out there. Here is the link. Right now, there's a link in the description below as well, guys. If y'all want to sign up for that, there it is. I am out. You guys have an amazing rest of your night. I will see y'all tomorrow for Monday Night Football. You've been watching Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel. Until next time, let's effing go. Peace out, guys.